I'm really hoping that we do get a good amount. I mean, I will be able to do it, but I really hope that this doesn't take so long. You know what I'm saying? I think luckily though, the game itself was, not
Yeah.
that exciting. So I think we'll be going through the game at least quick, maybe. I don't know. Um. All right, chat. We are live. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We are live for the final episode of the season before this podcast goes on hiatus until next month.
So hold on to your butts.
All right, this is going to be the final episode of the Talking Football with Laura podcast until mid to late March, because we have free agency to cover at least. Like, I would want to go through the first wave of free agency. And the first wave of free agency is actually March 9 to 11. So we could potentially have it the week after. Or, yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe. We'll see, though. Yeah, a lot of stuff should be happening here. I do have a tweet in regards to our future dates for the off season, so be interesting. I also uninstalled all my betting. I uninstalled all my betting apps, so I'm not going to be touching that
Same.
until September. So there you go.
I withdrew all my money out of DraftKings and Underdog Fantasy before uninstalling that shit.
No, yeah, all uninstalled. I am not betting until September. So there you go.
Oh, Larla, before we start, should we show chat the LMFL trailer that you posted on Twitter on Sunday?
I was actually going to mention the LMFL. I was going to actually mention it to kind of sort of almost end the episode.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. You guys ready? Do
Ready
this.
when you are, boss man.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Okay, here we go. Up chat, hello, welcome. Talking about the Super Bowl today. All right, here we go. Welcome to episode 21 of the Talking Football with Larlar podcast, ladies and gentlemen. The final episode of the first season of the podcast. Well, technically not really the first. I mean, yeah, sure, but this will be the last podcast episode for at least a month and a half, because obviously the football season's over. What in the world? It is already over, and I cannot believe that we are now already in the off season, and we got to talk. We got to care about other sports like we care about it. Not really, but yeah, football's over, yeah, guys. So we will be going over stuff later, but basically we will be having an episode at some point next month to cover free agency, at least the first wave of free agency. And we will also then cover the draft as well. And who knows what happens next, but after the draft, we will most likely have no episode until August. So we'll see what happens with that. But anyways, we got a Super Bowl to cover here today. And in this final episode here of the 2025-26 season, we got Brandon, RBM, and Emmett. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
It was a very crazy build up to the Super Bowl. Which, well, we might as well just go ahead and get started with it. So here goes nothing, shall we? Are you guys ready?
Well, let's do it.
Okay, well, thank God for the Seattle Seahawks. Well, it has happened, because the Seattle Seahawks would have a defensive masterclass and win their second Super Bowl over the Patriots 29-13. And this was a crazy game for the Seahawks because let's face it, when we were building up to this, I told myself, and my prediction was, all right, the Seahawks are going to win this, but I think the Patriots are going to make this close. But the thing is, though, we had two people here say the Seahawks were going to win, but it was going to be a blowout, and that was very
Pretty close.
correct.
What
It
we
was
tell 'em,
very,
Brandon?
very
What we tell 'em?
correct.
We know ball. We know ball.
It was very, very correct because Seattle literally shut down the Patriots offense from the very jump almost because it didn't look like this game had any sort of juice to it until I guess the fourth quarter. But still, realistically speaking, whenever you think about the Super Bowl, it's like, the whole crazy buildup. Well, the de facto Super Bowl was, of course, the NFC Championship game. This is just a formality. The Seahawks are Super Bowl 60 champions for the first time since Super Bowl 48, which was held here in New Jersey. And my guy, Sam Darnold, guys. He wins his first championship. I can't believe it. And let's go through some tweets here. So obviously we have here the NFL. Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl 60 champions, Here we go. I don't know why I have this here. But here's a nice here's a nice illustration from Shen Comics, ripping off the shirt with Super Bowl champion Seahawks and underneath here. But yeah, the last man standing. Can you believe that Sam Darnold is now a Super Bowl champion? Can you believe that? Because I can't sometimes. I actually from right now, honestly, I kind of can't believe he still is a champ. Oh my goodness. But yeah, now there's room for two. Illustration of Kenneth Walker and of course a beast mode. Marshawn Lynch. And Cooper Kupp. He's now a two-time Super Bowl champion. Joins Jerry Rice as the only wide receivers in NFL history to win Offensive Player of the Year and multiple Super Bowls. Damn. Wow. That's my quarterback from 2018. But anyways, it was so crazy, in fact, that the subreddit of the_Darnold popped off. And Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl champion. And the first comment here says, "Where are you at, haters?" Because for real, who would have thought that this was actually going to happen? But yeah, the Seahawks are the first team in NFL history to win a Super Bowl without committing a turnover for the entire postseason. Oh my God. Can you believe that? That's a real stat. A real stat.
That's a hell of a stat.
Yup. Next one up here. Jason Myers has now made a Super Bowl record 5 field goals. There was a genuine thought in my mind. I'm like, is Jason Myers actually going to win MVP? But Kenneth Walker did it. So, yeah. GMs to win a Super Bowl with the same team, but with a different head coach and quarterback. Seahawks GM John Schneider, Eagles GM Howie Roseman, and former Ravens GM Ozzie Newsome. So, a couple more history tidbits for you as we as Twitter is kind of slowing down here. But let's talk about the game here. So, to kind of recap this game, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, this game honestly didn't feel like the Patriots were at any point ready to play this game at all. It did not feel like from the jump, from the first snap, it just didn't look like they were out to play in this game, which was kind of surprising given a Mike Vrabel head coach team. Usually a very well-coached team, but they were just absolutely out-coached in every sort of in any sort of fashion with this game right here,
with this game.
which is unfortunately the worst time where you could potentially be outcoached in every single factor because this is the Super Bowl, obviously. But the game started out very, very quiet. You know, like I there were a couple noticeable things such as like Sam Darnold overthrowing JSN for a potential like 90-yard touchdown pass, which would have been crazy, but he overthrew him. But the thing is though, the Patriots defense at least started to warm up a little bit to the point where, they kept stopping the Seahawks to field goal. Which was at least good because after the field goals, there was a thought in my mind where I'm like, okay, the Seahawks are getting some field goals, but it will only take one drive for this Patriots offense to start gelling together. And once they get a touchdown, it's going to look potentially the opposite when it comes down to this game. But the thing is, though, Drake May and his offensive line, specifically Will Campbell, did not do a damn thing. So that man, Will Campbell, was getting cooked all night. I honestly felt bad for the guy, but I don't like the Patriots, so fuck them. I don't really care. But the fact that it didn't take them until like early fourth quarter for them to actually start looking interested in playing the game is kind of just saying a lot. But yeah, again, second quarter, I think the halftime score was like 9-0 before Bad Bunny came out. Third quarter, it kind of almost looked like the same, which was very, again, surprising because I told my cousin, I'm like, look, the Patriots gonna get this ball back first, and they're gonna come out here and they're gonna start swinging. They're actually gonna start playing the game. But no, we saw almost the exact same thing happen with how the Patriots had in the first half. Slow and didn't look inspired. They did not look inspired at all as an offense. While defense started to, still was doing its job, but then you can start to see the cracks, such as Kenneth Walker getting a bunch of good runs here and there. JSN finally getting some touches, Cooper Kupp finally getting some touches, etc. Sam Darnold was also in the pocket. He got pressured sometimes, but he was able to make some throws when he needed to make the most. And the next thing you know, opened the fourth quarter with a touchdown to AJ Barner, which put them up 19-0. And that was the moment where I'm like, oh my God, this game's kind of almost over now. Okay, this is it. It's over. But then the Patriots went back all the way down, and Drake May threw a nice, beautiful pass to Mac Hollins, right? But there was still that sneaking suspicion that what if the Patriots actually stop them on this upcoming drive, and then they get the ball back and then they score again? Then obviously we are looking at a much different game here. Lo and behold, the Patriots do stop them on the next Seattle drive. But then guess what? Drake May takes the ball. He throws a pick straight to Julian Love, one of the worst picks I've seen all season. And then that was pretty much it. 22-9 or 22-7 the quarter was, and then after that Drake May had the ball again, but that time he just gets absolutely drilled by 3 Seahawks, and then it gets taken back by a fumble recovered for a touchdown, and that pretty much sealed the deal for the Seahawks. Insanity, because as I mentioned earlier again, it really didn't look like the Patriots had anything going for them from the jump. And I was very, very surprised with this game and how this game went because, as you guys have said, you guys predicted a blowout. I predicted a closer game because a Mike Vrabel-led team is going to make this thing competitive no matter what. No, he just got immediately outcoached. And I thought that was a surprise. But at the same time, and my cousin asked me this question, he was like, hey, who's to blame for this loss? And I kind of was just like, well, you can kind of put it on almost everybody because let's face it, while this is mostly everybody's first Super Bowl here, there are more veterans on the Seahawks side than on the Patriots side. Patriots are a very young team, And this is the first Super Bowl for Drake May in his second year. So honestly, inexperience will have to do with it. But that was the game, guys. Super Bowl 60, 29-13, and that was the final score. It was unfortunately not a great game by any sort of means, but um it still was very nice to see the Patriots get a loss in front of 125 million people. Kenneth Walker, by the way, he saved the day on multiple occasions. But yeah. But Jason Myers, if he won MVP, it would have been crazy. So guys, what are your thoughts on this game here? On this final game of the season? Um what were you guys surprised of? What did you guys like? Well, what else? Anything about this game, despite how uneventful it was?
RB, what we got, bro? Let's just say we know ball, bro.
Let's say we know ball, because I mean, let's be real. Was it any surprise it was going to be a blowout? Like,
No. Maybe to
well,
Again,
us,
I'm
we
just
weren't
gonna say what
surprised.
I said earlier. I personally thought that it was gonna be a closer game because this is a Mike Vrabel led team. You kind of never know, you know.
because that man Will Campbell was getting cooked all postseason long. You're going up against the second best defense in the entire league. The only reason they got away with winning against Houston was because they beat themselves. This is a Seattle team that was poised to win. And that defense that called themselves the dark side, oh trust me. They sent Drake May, or I'm gonna call him Drake May not.
Mm.
He
Break the
sent them to the
schedule,
dark
May.
side of the moon and they never came back.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, chat, YouTube chat, Twitch chat. Do not let the final score fool you, bro. The Seahawks literally was in full possession of this game, bro. Like this game, I thought this game was gonna be a shutout. When it was 19-0, I was after that pass to AJ Barner,
Bro,
I was like, oh boy,
Lee,
this about
I
to be
was
something.
like, bro, I actually thought they're not gonna score any points in this game.
Right, right. And I'll say this, man. I'm gonna start with Seattle first. Both QBs did not have a good game because Sam Darnold, even though he won, that man was only like less than 50% of his completion passing, and same with Drake May. Um, but yeah, there you go with the stats pulled up. Thank you. So yeah, Sam Darnold was literally was literally 50%. So he did not do well. Now he did have a clean game. He didn't turn over the ball, which obviously, is a reason why that the game was in sole possession to Seahawks. But it's that Seattle defense, man. I'm gonna get a little technical here.
Oh my god.
Seattle all night. What's up?
No, I was just gonna say, oh my god,
So
because when you toggle between Sam Darnold's quarterback stats and Drake May's quarterback stats, that man threw 2 picks and
right.
got sacked 6 times, bro. Oh my god.
But here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. Most of Drake May's yardage came in the fourth quarter. That man was not balling at all the first 3 quarters. So really, his stat line also doesn't tell the whole story. But no, with Seattle's defense, let me get a little technical here. They were mainly playing two high safety all night, right? Normally, when the fact that Seattle got 6 sacks, you would think, oh, they were probably playing one high safety, meaning for those that don't know, they had an extra guy in the box to blitz the quarterback. They literally got to Drake May 6 times while not even having to put an extra guy on the defensive line or the linebacker position. Instead, they did a lot of corner blitzes, and we've seen that from Seattle, y'all, throughout the season. But what was interesting, the Super Bowl night was it wasn't Nicky Manuori normally being the blitzing DB like he always is. It was Devin Witherspoon, which surprised me. And Witherspoon, he's lighter than Emmanuel. He's not as much as a hitter, but that man can run flat out to the quarterback, man. And the fact that they did a lot of quarter blitzes in a too high safety just told me that Seattle's confident of just getting to the line with their guys and having the rest of the guys in the back, which was pretty amazing in my opinion. So Seattle's defense, man, literally won this game with that. In terms of the Patriots side, man, um, look, man, this Patriots team, they're super young, right? Drake May, to Will Campbell, to Christian Gonzalez, who, by the way, Christian Gonzalez needs to get
Oh,
every cent
balled
paid to
out.
him. By the way,
He was the
he
only guy who showed
he
up.
he's the only guy that showed up.
He
He
literally
he
was the only
literally
guy who
stopped
showed
three
up.
touchdowns. He
Yeah.
literally stopped three touchdowns by himself. So
Mm-hmm.
that man needs to get paid every cent he deserves on the Patriots, man. But nah, man. I know I've been seeing a lot of Patriots fans like, oh, Will Campbell need to move to guard. Will Campbell just need to be second string. And then I know Laura will probably talk about this later, but then Mike Vrabel was like, nah, bro, like Will Campbell's our left tackle. Like, we're not committing him anywhere else. So look, they're young guys. They're gonna get back. I am surprised that Stephon Diggs did not get a lot of targets this game. Not like it was really gonna change the game in per se, but I am surprised about that. But yeah,
He
three
only had
receptions
3
for 37
targets.
yards on three targets. That was it. So which now Mike Hollins, he did what he needed to do on that touchdown against Tariq Woolen, which was nice. And but let me tell you, man, Seahawks special teams as well came through. Obviously, we know the 5 kicks from Chris Myers, which is a new Super Bowl record. But
Jason Myers.
Dixon, the punter, bro, he had a lot of good punts that night, which
Mm-hmm.
also made the Patriots offense was really struggling going down the field. But Mike McDonald, man, the players are behind him. Sam Darnold, I am happy for him. Um, and congrats to Kenneth Walker too. I hate how that one holding call made his touchdown go away, but he did. I do think like if it wasn't Chris Myers, it would have been Kenneth Walker, and I'm glad that they gave it to him as well. But yeah, man, I think it's safe to say that the NFC Championship game was the Super Bowl. Um, so so that's the thing there. But overall, man, Seahawks fans, congrats to y'all. Another Super Bowl win, and the Patriots will be back, man. I know Laura doesn't want to hear it, but the Patriots will be back up in the playoffs. I think for the coming future because they got a good squad there. So,
Oh
so
yeah, they
but
do.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
Super Bowl,
regular
man.
season merchants. Yep.
Oh, the Seahawks avenge Super Bowl 49. Let's go.
The thing is, though, going back really quick to the schedule stuff, man, did it show in this game, man.
yeah. You could say that.
Because
You could say that.
I'm not gonna lie. If you put the Rams in the Super Bowl, they also win this game, man.
Oh no, someone said half the NFC could have beat the Patriots, bro.
Half the NFC, okay, I don't know half of the NFC.
I
I,
even saw a post that that the way the Patriots played, the Carolina Panthers would have beat them.
Oh my god.
but we got drilled by them earlier in the season, week 4, I believe. So I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about half the NFC. But oh my god. I'm not gonna go to the hypotheticals here of the what ifs and whatnot. I'm not gonna go ahead and do that, but it's just I'm just so surprised with this team of the Patriots just not looking anything. They just didn't look inspired, man. I just thought that was just kind of crazy to see. But anyways, let's talk about more statistics here. Kenneth Walker, the first running back to win Super Bowl MVP since 1998. Hell
Yep.
yeah! Terrell Davis was the last one. The Seahawks only trailed in the second quarter of the NFC Championship en route to a Super Bowl victory. 1 minute and 35 seconds. The amount of time the Seattle Seahawks trailed this postseason. Fifth lowest time trailing by a Super Bowl champion in NFL history, trailing the 1991 Washington, 1997, 1977 Cowboys, 1973 Dolphins, and 71 Cowboys, all of whom did not trail for a single second in their respective postseason. My God. Damn. I did not know that. But look at this graphic here from the Bleacher Report. Sam Darnold was the first quarterback from this stacked draft class to win a Super Bowl ahead of Baker, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. I don't know why Josh Rosen's in here, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I just but yeah, see, the Jets finally drafted a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Hey,
Okay. Let's calm it down a
hey.
little bit here.
Quarterback that they did, quarterback that
Let's
they
calm it
ruined.
down.
I will
And
go
here's
into
the thing
that.
too.
I will go
Here's the
into
thing
that
too.
in a little bit, but yeah.
And the thing is, like, Sam Darnold didn't even play all that spectacular. But
No, he didn't.
But here's what we said, RBM too. We said Sam Darnold just needed to be a game manager.
yeah,
He
he
didn't have
just
to be a
needed to
game
be
changer.
confident.
Yep. Just don't turn over the ball, and he didn't do that.
And he didn't. So
We gotta give props to John Schneider, man. Gotta give props to the GM, President of Football Ops, John Schneider, who was, by the way, very drunk at the ceremony today for the parade. He was very drunk. But yeah, won the Super Bowl, built a whole new team, won the Super Bowl again. Give it up to John Schneider. The Seahawks are the first Super Bowl champion to go their entire postseason run without committing a turnover, which is crazy to me. And here's once again from Shen Comics. My team won the Super Bowl recently. Let's fucking go! Shout out Seattle for actually hiring Shen Comics there. See, even Jets videos tweeted out this picture. See that, guys? See? There you go. Yep. I bookmarked this tweet. Did you guys hear that? Announcers literally laughing at that Drake May throw, which was the pick to Julian Love. Did you see that?
Oh
Or
yeah.
did you hear him?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you hear Chris Collinsworth say, I got nothing for you? I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. It was bad.
But yeah, Drake May's new nickname is Drake the Schedule May until further notice. Yep. Sam Darnold 14-4 last season, 17-3 this season, 31-7 in his last 38. Super Bowl champion. This man is an elite franchise quarterback. And look at JSN, man. JSN didn't really even do much this game either. He still caught some passes though, and which was pivotal. We have a soundbite here from Kenneth Walker here, who says that his dad has never actually been to an NFL game ever because he doesn't like crowds. So let's listen.
I got my mom, my dad, and my little brother. It means a lot, especially my little brother and my dad. My dad, he comes out to Seattle all the time to watch games, but he never goes to the game because he don't like crowds. So this is his first NFL game, and we won a Super Bowl, so it means a lot to me, and I know you're proud of me for real. You have to convince them, or just like Super Bowl? I wasn't the one that convinced them, actually. My agent convinced them to come out here. So I didn't think he would come. They ended up micing him up and everything, so he got out of his comfort zone.
He did get mic'd up. Oh wow, I didn't even know that his agent got fucking. He was like, "Hey man, come on over."
Agent.
Drake May in Super Bowl 60, 3 turnovers, 6 sacks taken, 79.1 passer rating, stage fright. Anyways, but let's talk about the whole postseason then. 6 touchdowns, 8 turnovers, 21 sacks taken, 81.3 rating. Oh jeez. But yeah, Super Bowl champion Sam Darnold, baby. There you go. 5 touchdowns, no picks for Sam Darnold in these playoffs. Let's see, you got a couple more here. RG3 tweeted out saying, Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl before Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Dak Prescott, Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence, Brock Purdy, and Joe Burrow. Damn, someone else said to reply to him, he said, you forgot to add yourself to that list, buddy. Oh my god. But yeah, man, this defense, an all-star defense, it's just so crazy to see. I just have so many tweets here just trying to go through. Kenneth Walker, 9 missed tackles forced. Every other player, 7 missed tackles forced. Cooper Kupp, 6 receptions for 61 yards, 2-time Super Bowl champion, first with the Rams, who was a Super Bowl MVP for 56. Also, Puka Nacua tweeted out, crying emoji, Sam Darnold, and then Ernest Jones quote retweeted him saying, "Ain't you at home, goofy ass?" But let's talk about Will Campbell. This man allowed 14 pressures in a playoff game since 2018. His 29 pressures allowed in a single postseason is the most ever recorded by Next Gen Stats. Oh, God. 29 pressures. I felt so bad for that man, dude. Here's another soundbite from Kenneth Walker.
When the doctor told me I couldn't play no more, I just thought, football was over. That's what I was doing all my life. So it was a shocking moment, but, my dad worked with me throughout that whole process, and he was in the hospital with me as well, and my mom. So just going through that, it just made me grateful for each and every day to be able to go out there and strap up and play this game and just, still be alive for real.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Did you guys know this? Maria Taylor, who works with NBC and did the ceremony over there with the trophy presentation, went to high school with Mike McDonald. Did you know that?
Kind of cool.
It's actually kind of cool, man. That's cool. But yeah, them sharing a moment here at the stage. That's so cool to see. That's so. Moving on here. Let's see here. Yep. Once again, first quarterback from the 2018 draft class to win a Super Bowl. Thing is, though, who will be next? Who will be next? Who will be next? Trey Wingo here tweeted out saying, can we just appreciate what Mike Tirico is doing? Because that man called the Super Bowl, and now he's hosting NBC's coverage of the Olympics from the field in Santa Clara. And then he got flown out from Santa Clara to Milan for the Winter Olympics, literally probably the same night, actually. Which is crazy to say. But yeah. Look at this poster here. Oh, look at the front cover of Sports Illustrated here. Look at this. Oh my god, that is perfect. Look at Drake May screaming. All right, anyways, let me stop the bullying here. Kenneth Walker and Sam Darnold having a grand old time on the teacups at Disneyland. Oh my god. Holy shit. Look at them. Look at them just having a grand old time on the teacups. See a couple more tweets here. Oh yeah, so we'll talk about that in a second here. Look at this picture though. This was tweeted out today with stacked wins. This is from Mike McDonald's office. Look at this, man. It's every opponent that they went up against, and then the Patriots is at the very top. Very cool to see. That is a tweet something, and then we got the halftime show, which we will talk about. But here is Ernest Jones from today's ceremony before the parade over in Seattle.
Shout out to these badass motherfuckers who play this game.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
Oh boy.
Hey. Not only do we have the best defense in the world, we got the best team in the world, and quite frankly, if you got anything to say about my quarterback, you got anything to say about my defense, you got anything to say about my O-line, and you got anything to say about the city of Seattle, I got two words for you. Fuck you!
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Congrats to Seattle, man. Seriously, huge congrats to Seattle. And I'd like to, if there's anything else about the game that you guys want to talk about. Is there anything else?
I will say, like, as much as Drake May struggled in the playoffs, like I said, this man was in his second year. He's only 23 years old from North Carolina. That man got. Then the fact that Mike Vrabel turned a 4-13 team 1 year to the Super Bowl the next year. It just shows that I think the Patriots, and like I said, Laura, like they're gonna be at the top of the AFC East again. You know, maybe not the very top, but they're definitely gonna be competitive. So with that, now with the Seahawks, and I know we'll talk about this later. Not only shout out Mike McDonald, but shout out Clint Kubiak as well, but he's not going to be there next year. So now can the Seahawks stay consistent with Sam Darnold going to have a new offensive coordinator now? And here's also what we know. JSN, he's going to get paid. Devin Witherspoon, he's going to get paid. both guys that got drafted by the Seahawks as well. So, Seahawks likes to keep their guys that they drafted. They're one of those types of teams like that.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. I'm curious to see what they'll do with Charbonnet, if he will come back when he recovers from his ACL injury. And same thing with Cooper Kupp as well. But yeah, man, Seahawks did their thing. That defense, they're gonna lose some pieces, but they definitely got a lot just to keep on going there. So good season from them.
Well,
It's like I've been saying all this time. Defense wins championships.
They do. They
They
definitely
do.
do.
They do. We're not gonna go ahead and predict 2 early Super Bowl matchups for next season. We're not gonna do that today.
Yeah,
But
you can't
the
even.
logo,
Yes.
the logo is dope as hell, though.
Yep.
Look at the logo
And
for
it's in
Super Bowl 61.
SoFi
That
next.
is
It's in
dope.
SoFi.
It's
Yeah, it's in
dope
SoFi
as
next
hell.
season.
Okay, well, I would like to end off the segment by talking about my guy Sam Darnold. All right.
Oh boy.
So, as we all know, Super Bowl 60 champions, Seattle Seahawks. They win their second. And it is led by, of course, Mike McDonald, but also led by that man, the quarterback, Sam Darnold, who in his stacked draft class once again rose above them all and got his first Super Bowl trophy, or let me rephrase that. Gets his first championship in front of Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield. What an accomplishment and what a ride this man has been on. Because of course, as everybody knows, we drafted him in 2018. Jets drafted him in 2018, and in the years that we had him here, it was an absolute failure on pretty much every single side. From a coaching aspect, from a player aspect, from an ownership aspect. Did I believe him at first? Yes, absolutely. Did I also have my doubts about him? Yes, absolutely. But the fact that many years later, after juggling around the league, being a backup, he is now a Super Bowl champion with the Seattle Seahawks. An absolute perfect fit for him for this team. It seems like literally everybody on that roster loves the hell out of him. And I'm very happy for Sam Darnold. Very, very happy. So happy, in fact, that I'm not going to lie to you. When he was giving the interview after the game, I didn't get emotional, but I think my eyes started to water up a little bit because despite the fact that we did draft him in 2018, we overall literally failed the man. We did. On every single aspect that you can think of. So the fact that he was able to go ahead and just do all this, but then win a Super Bowl on top of it is just an absolute cool thing to see. And I wish him literally nothing but more championships, hopefully, in the future. Here is actually something that I will play for you guys. Here, I thought I had it up, but I guess I didn't. But he actually said something because somebody asked him about, hey, do you have a message for Jets fans who continue to support you? And this is what he said. And for some reason, he was doing this at Raising Cane's because he was doing something with Raising Cane's. Here we go.
That's all you can ask for as a player is to be, feel supported, especially by the team that drafted me. And, I always look at myself and feel like I could have done a lot more for that franchise when I was there. And the fact that they're able to support me even through that means a lot. The biggest thing.
All I know is, Sam, Jets fans love you, man. And we are very, very proud that you won a Super Bowl. So congrats to you once again. Hell yeah. All right. that's all I wanted to say about the game. Let's talk about the halftime, shall we? Let's
Yeah.
talk about the halftime. Why not?
Yeah.
Let's
Bad
quickly touch
Bunny.
up. Let's quickly touch up upon this because I don't know. We're not a music podcast, of course, so we're not like music experts. But let's just go ahead and give our
Oh,
nice, varied thoughts about um, the Super Bowl halftime show, which featured Bad Bunny. And as I continue to exit through all of these tabs here because I got so many tweets just to talk about here. Just so many. Oh my god. But halftime show. Um before we go into it, I just want to ask everybody's like thoughts like what was everyone if you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the Super Bowl halftime show?
um, actually, RBM, you go first, bro. You go first.
I'll go first.
Yes, sir.
I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay?
I think I think the message that he conveyed throughout the halftime show, and I'm somebody that watches like if well, I guess people on the podcast don't really know this about me, but on my off time, I do like to watch, music podcasts and music reviews and
Mm-hmm.
things of that nature.
Yeah, same with me.
What I liked about Bad Bunny's podcast, or halftime show, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
it already helps that I'm a fan of Bad Bunny to begin with, since I love his music. The message he portrays throughout the entire show, his set was a shout out to Puerto Rico, his homeland, because he is from Veje Baja, Puerto Rico, I think. The whole show just tells you a lot about Puerto Rican culture. Then have Lady Gaga come out as a surprise and do a salsa version of "Die with a Smile." Oh,
Oh,
That
chef's kiss,
it actually
uh,
chef's
worked.
kiss.
oh my god, man. When I saw her and then when I heard her singing those lyrics of Die with Smile.
Is beautiful.
Yeah.
And you also had some celebrities there, some Puerto Rican celebrities. You had Cardi B, Pedro Pascal, Carol G, and there was a
Don't
few
forget Ricky
others there.
Martin.
Ricky Martin was there. Yeah, Ricky Martin did, a session. Not a session. I think he did like a verse or two. But then the message at the end. And I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on, the message that America doesn't belong to just the United States, that's powerful. Love trumps hate. Overall, just beautiful. Loved it.
Oh yeah. And I give it, yeah, honestly, I was thinking 9, but I was thinking 9.5. And chat, to those that don't know about me, I'm a musician on my own. I've been playing violin for over 15 years, so my music ear is always tuned to just stuff automatically. But now, man, like as someone who's not Spanish, right? Obviously, there's conversations like it's kind of hard to hear like what he's saying and stuff like not like what he's saying and stuff like that. But the point of music is sometimes you don't listen to the lyrics. You listen to the melodies, you listen to the harmonies, you listen to the beat. It's all about vibing. It's all about swaying your hips to the beat and stuff like that. It's all about just catching a groove, no matter if you understand or not. Bad Bunny's show visually, the effects, the the different harmonies to the contrasting melodies to all this different stuff was phenomenal. Like I said, with my music ear, like it soothes me. But the message behind all of it, though, kind of like what RBM says, man, is about displaying all the different cultures of it. Because like last year we had Kendrick Lamar, right? Which to the black community, like just describing about all the stuff within the black culture, right? This year we had more of the Latin culture, Hispanic culture, which was really really nice to see, and him shouting out all the countries in America, not just United States of America, but but like for example Canada, South America, Mexico, all this type of stuff. Obviously Puerto
All the
Rico,
Americas.
which is really all the Americas, right? Which was really really nice to see and really cool to see. And Bad Bunny, man, like same thing with RBM is like I'm such a huge fan of his music as well. I just love what he conveys in what he's talking about and the pride that he has like in his culture, which is really really cool to see. And I'm glad that the NFL took that approach of choosing someone that's completely different, because obviously they were, because I don't want to say it was a gamble. They're like, well, Bad Bunny's one of the most well-known artists in the whole world. Doesn't matter like who listens to him. He's one of the most well-known in the whole world. So to take that and do that, which was nice. And I believe Bad Bunny is a football fan. Like he is a football fan as well, which was even better. So having that, and like kind of like what RBM said, Lady Gaga come up with "Die of a Smile." I did not expect "Die of a Smile" to be the salsa, like the salsa
I
version. I
was
was like,
not
okay, I
expecting
guess
that.
that works. So like, I like it. I wasn't expecting it either. And then
Yeah.
obviously Ricky Martin, and I like the reference where the kid was sleeping on the chairs, like at a wedding scene or whatever, which I know in the Hispanic culture, like that's kind of pretty much well known. Like at weddings and stuff, you'll have kids kind of just like sleeping on like chairs and stuff while everyone else is dancing. So, like I said, I'm not Hispanic, but I did know that, and I was like, I like that, I like that, I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. But overall, man, I really enjoyed it. I really, really love the message of what Bad Bunny conveyed there and everything like that. And Glaude, I'm glad you put up that picture. Like you talk about that, man. I thought that was really cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Emmett, are you there?
I guess not.
Is he there?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts with the halftime show, since it showcased your your
Your
ethnicity
heritage.
Authentic
side out for
Hispanic Munich, yes. Yep.
yeah.
I think it was since uh I know like some of my friends at work, they were like, we don't understand the words, but the music's good. Now I'm just like, yeah. Um I was trying to figure out like if because my mom was like, I heard that Bad Bunny mentioned Honduras. I'm like, yo, did they? I'm like, I need to go
I
back and
think
watch it.
so.
Yeah, he
And
did.
Lord of behold.
He did. Yeah.
I'm like, Lord and behold. I'm like, hey. So and you know, I can't remember the last time we had like a Spanish song in a Super Bowl halftime show. I feel like the last time I
J
heard it
Lo
was
and it's
Shakira.
J Lo and Shakira, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, Shakira. Yeah,
Which Bad
and
Bunny
I'm just
was in the
like,
halftime show, by the way.
People forget about that.
Yeah, he did. People
He
forget
was
about that.
there.
He was there. He was there. He was on set. Yeah.
Yeah, he was literally there. All right, well, glad to hear that you enjoyed it as well. My thoughts. Uh, so going into this halftime, I didn't, I don't listen to Bad Bunny. I'll just say that right now. First off, though, really quick, that wedding was actually real. Can you believe
It was
that?
real. Yep. Yep. It
That's
was
so
real.
crazy, man. But it's so cool, so cool. But yeah, as I'm going into this halftime, I don't listen to Bad Bunny at all. I didn't really I don't I don't understand or speak Spanish. I don't listen to his music at all. If anything, I kind of know him more as the guy who faced Damian Priest in WWE Backlash in 2023. I
Oh
know that.
no.
I know that side of him at least, and he's able to kick your ass when he wants to. Um, but I didn't really know what he was all about as an artist. I didn't really know and understand it. Um, but as Brandon said earlier, as you guys said earlier, music is, obviously music is about lyrics, but it's also about the beat. the music itself. You know, it's the thing that energizes us because lo and behold, how can you watch this halftime and not at least nod your head to the beat? Like, come on, man. Meanwhile, I was literally like dancing my ass off when this was happening, you know? I was dancing,
I
man.
was too.
I was dancing. Um it this halftime was just so good, man. Even as somebody who didn't know Spanish at all, really, like you can tell the music, the energy, the vibe was just incredible to watch. It was a love letter to Puerto Rico, a love letter to the Hispanic community, love letter to the Latino community. It was amazing, you know. Um, and I think one thing that really sets the tone is that, of course, we have the whole thing about Lady Gaga being there, Ricky Martin being there, Lady Gaga coming out here with Die with a Smile. I thought Bruno was about to show up all of a sudden, like, oh my god. Um, yeah, the last thing that closes out amongst all the flags in America, in the all of Americas, the only thing more powerful than hate is love, is such an amazing message to go about. And I just think for me personally, whenever it comes down to all the things that was leading up to this halftime and whatnot, I was confident in myself after trying to listen to his music, at least, on a specific basis of just like his most popular songs from his most recent album and whatnot. I just knew that this man was going to be putting on an amazing show. He was going to put on an amazing show where a lot of people would be laughing, dancing, and loving everything. And that is literally what we got. And if you do not see that, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Because, again, as I mentioned earlier, how can you not like start nodding your head to the music and anything? And then it's just so powerful just seeing all the references, all the Easter eggs within this halftime show. It was incredible to watch.
Mhm.
It was incredible to watch, and the messages here, again, incredible. Um, I think for me personally, despite anything, do not put any sort of biases toward anything at all. And you know what I'm talking about. Watch this halftime
Mhm,
show,
mhm.
and you'll be like, "Wow, that was actually pretty good. That was pretty good."
You
And
you mentioned
oh,
Easter eggs,
yeah, go on.
um, you mentioned Easter eggs, this was actually the first halftime show to feature a street vendor.
Yeah, I actually have that somewhere here, but I'm gonna. I have it somewhere here. Here it is. Villa's Tacos in Highland Park. A whole ass line just waiting for tacos, man, because they
Mhm,
made an
mhm.
appearance at the halftime. It's so cool. It's so cool to see. But yeah, again, as I mentioned, like put away all the biases, all the negativity surrounding it. Who cares about that? Who like let the man perform and let the man perform his music and entertain you. At the end of the day, that's what he wanted. And in my opinion, as a lot of other people are also saying, he showed a level of unity in this halftime show. And I thought that was amazing. So there you go. That's my thoughts. If I had to give it now, was it the best halftime show? No. No, 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 no. It was great, though. Don't get me wrong. But please respect the man. Like, I don't care what you think about anything, blah, 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 blah. Some of it is dumb anyway. Respect the man. Because he put on an amazing show. So, that's my thought on it. Some
Yes,
tweet
sir.
some tweets here
I
is
would
that he had a football, said together we are America.
Yep,
Unity.
yep.
I don't know where, I don't know why, or I don't know where that isn't unity in some folks' eyes, but you know, there you go. Together we are America, right? And I think the perfect tweet is from J.J. Watt. That man said, "Did I understand a single word of it? I did not. Was it a vibe? It was. That's it. That's all you need to know. And that's all you need to come out of this if you don't even know his music. Like, so that's my one wish, man. It's just with all the negativity surrounding today's world, we need positivity in here. This was positivity. This halftime show. Look at all the people happy. Look at all the people dancing. Look at all the reactions across the world. You know, you're going to see a lot of people laughing and dancing and enjoying their time watching this thing. So I thought it was also very funny that that this person, Justin Pennick, said high and tight, respect to Bad Bunny for good ball security. See? so like, yeah, but yeah, man. That was a great halftime show. To the point where even John Sutcliffe, who is a commentator of ESPN Mexico, he said, quote, "We should feel proud. Benito sang in Spanish at the most important party for Americans." So, yeah, it was a great halftime show, guys. But yeah, as everybody said, this person tweeted out generational, and it's a poster of Kendrick Lamar's halftime show thingy from last year, and now, of course, Bad Bunny. And 128.2 million watched this halftime show, by the way.
Yep.
And
Benito.
It didn't break records compared to Kendrick Lamar's, but 128.2 million people plus worldwide numbers. Oh man, it's gonna absolutely demolish it. But yeah, Lady Gaga, so beautiful, man. Oh my goodness, this section right here, I think, was my favorite part because it was legitimately both Lady Gaga and Bad Bunny just salsa dancing, right? And then look at this camera work, amazing camera work. And then he passes off to the girl there, and then he continues his thing, and he just continues to sing. This was so cool, man. How can you not, like, come on? It's so cool. Camera work was it was so good, man. So good. But yeah. These last couple of performances, the halftime, man. Sheesh. Who is next year? We will see about that. But
yeah, I would definitely call Bad Bunny's halftime show like top 5 of all time.
Oh, yeah. Honestly,
I
that's a
don't
good
know
argument.
about for me. I don't know about top 5. I think top 10 is there. I think it's there.
I'd say top 7. I put it top 7.
Okay. But yeah. Amongst the amount of negativity toward anything, blah 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 blah, 125 million people watched the Super Bowl, and 128.2 million averaged the Super Bowl halftime show. So there you go. And the numbers and data do not lie. So yeah, very cool
Yeah.
stuff here. And
I will say we could have applied. We all could have applied to be a tree at least, you know.
oh, that was the funniest part. The fact that the trees were people. Oh my god, where's Ludwig's tweet? Hold on a second. Let me get Ludwig's tweet up in here, bro, because this tweet went viral, bro. Here it comes. There you go. The bushes were people. And then you just have a bunch
bushes,
of people.
yeah.
We just have a bunch of people just dressed as bushes.
Yep.
That is so funny. But yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the halftime show. Don't worry about all the negativity, guys. Literally, this thing was great. Bro. But yeah, 128 million people watched the Super Bowl, 137 peak, and 128 million people watched the halftime show average. And then, of course, international numbers come up later, and that will probably be a big number as well. So, great. Now, let's move on to other stuff since Super Bowl is over, the halftime show is over. So let's get into some coaching news, shall we? Get into some coaching news,
Let's
yeah?
do it.
All right.
What happened? What happened?
Well, despite everything, this is going to cover, about 2 weeks of the Super Bowl. Uh, it is going to cover the last 2 weeks at least. So let's just try and go through like most. Let's just go through quickly on it because let's face it, some of this is old news, but it is what it is. All right, so I don't know why this isn't showing, but yeah, 1 second. But the first thing first, the first things first that I'm going to show off here. Okay, that. And let me just go ahead and bring this all the way down. There we go. Perfect. So, let's get into some coaching news. Here we go. The Eagles are hiring Packers QB Sean Mannion as their new OC. So, there you go. I don't really got anything else here other than just there you go. He was still playing in the league 2 seasons ago, but now he is the OC for the Eagles. Now, this is obviously a very interesting. This is a very interesting decision because basically all the favorites for offensive coordinator for the Eagles went somewhere else. So now Jalen Hurts has a play caller. Well, his last couple of play callers came from Doug Peterson, Shane Steichen, Brian Johnson, Kellen Moore, Kevin Patullo, and now Sean Mannion. So I don't really know if this is a good move or not. We will only see what happens next. But it seems as though that people potentially are like preparing for Nick Sirianni to get fired, but I have no idea. I have no idea,
I
man.
don't know, bro. Eagles fans are something else.
They really are though, which is crazy to me. But you know what? I got nothing else for you. Let's move on. So, moving on now. The Bears are hiring. No, the Falcons. Jesus Christ. The Falcons are hiring Bears assistant GM Ian Cunningham to be their next GM. So this is interesting because now it's taking apart the Bears staff here, and now the Falcons got at least I think a good GM here to get them here with Kevin Stefanski. Completely forgot about him being the new DC or no the HC. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? The head coach for the Falcons. So I think this is a good move. I know you AFC Southers probably don't like it, or maybe we just don't know. But
Well, it's hard to tell, but I mean,
yeah, it
I see
is.
the direction where the Falcons are going at, and obviously as a rival, we want to see their downfall. But as a football fan, I think they made the right move here.
Yeah, I agree. I have to look at it from a football fan perspective. It's a good move. So
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Moving on. Well, here we go. Here's a couple of other things. GM Ryan Poles was Falcon president of football. Matt Ryan's guard at Boston College. The two have remained close, and now Ryan is bringing Poles' right man hand in Chicago, Ian Cunningham, to Atlanta to become his GM. It was already tweeted out as well. So there you go. I think this is a decent move. He's been around Ryan Poles in the growth of that roster. So there you go.
Right.
So yeah, I think this is a decent move. Now this is a very interesting one. The Bills are hiring Pete Carmichael as their new head OC. Mm,
Yeah, a lot of Bills fans aren't happy with this move.
mm, I don't know about this
Bills fans.
one.
Bills fans. I am so sorry.
About to say RBM knows about this guy.
Yeah, I don't think
Well, I
this is a
mean,
great
he
move,
was our
man.
OC when Drew Brees was there, so It could work out. I don't know,
Yeah, but that
but
was years ago.
that was years ago. It worked with like Sean Payton and Drew Brees, obviously. I mean,
Right. But now this is a Josh Allen, Drew Brees, they're not different QB builds, It's like, can
yeah,
he, at least call up plays to where Josh Allen can use some of his legs sometimes. I mean, Drew Brees can use his legs, right? But Drew Brees is more of a pocket passer compared to
uh,
Josh, which Josh is a pocket passer, but
Drew Brees barely ever ran, to be
yeah, he
perfectly
only
honest.
ran when he needed to. There wasn't
Yeah,
no QB design runs. That's what I meant to say.
yeah.
All right, let's move on now to the next headline here. This one kind of came out of nowhere, and I know this was like only a couple weeks ago, but I still feel as though that is very, very important because the timing of this firing was so weird. But the Vikings fired GM Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah.
A little too late for that.
Um, this was after the conference championship games, and this was also after he literally flew out to the Senior Bowl. So, look, I understand why they did it, but this is just so weird timing, dude. If anything, you really should have just done this when the season ended, almost immediately, if it was going to be like this, you know? So, I don't know. What do you guys think?
They saw
Well,
Sam
apparently
Darnold
there.
go to the.
Right.
Sorry, go
Yep.
ahead.
Yeah, I agree. And apparently there was a lot of tension in that building beyond the Sam Darnold release, right? So apparently Kevin O'Connell wanted, like, apparently this is allegedly reports, right? Apparently Kevin O'Connell wanted to keep Sam Darnold for another year, let JJ sit, but you know, Alvin Mendoza was like, nah, we need to move on from him and stuff like that. So it was a lot of stuff. So if anything, the Vikings, if anything, like, yes, the release of him was late. Just release him and just rebuild, right? Like, you're gonna have to rebuild again for this year. So Vikings fans are not. They're happy that this happened, but they're also not happy with how late it happened.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to. They're 49 million down. They're 49 million in the negative as far as cap space.
Well, they might have to release some key players or restructure a lot of contracts.
Minnesota's negative 49 million?
Yep,
Really?
because of all the money they give Daniil Hunter, Justin
Oh
Jefferson,
yeah,
Oh,
yep.
wow.
Justin
You're right.
Jefferson. I believe T.J. Hawkinson as well.
TJ
Uh,
Hawkinson. Yep.
yep. So yeah, I can see
Wow.
why they're in the negatives there.
They're kind of fucked. Well, I feel so bad for the Minnesota Vikings fans because imagine, like, if Sam Darnold stayed, are they in the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna be honest.
I
I'm
I
gonna be
think they'll be
honest.
in the playoffs
No.
again, but their Vikings defense was not on another level like the Seahawks defense was.
Okay, true. True.
Because
Yeah.
here's the thing. Because here's the thing. Mike McDonald was still called. Because you got the difference between them, right? You had Clint Kubiak calling plays for Sam Darnold while Mike McDonald can handle the defensive plays, right? With the Vikings, you have O'Connell calling the offensive plays, and who was calling the defensive plays? Brian Flores.
Brian Flores. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So Brian Flores was calling that, which all four of them are great, right? But Mike McDonald did not have to worry about what was going on the offensive side compared to Kevin O'Connell. So I think Sam Darnold would have taken them to the playoffs again. And the Vikings defense was good last year. But I don't think they were on a level of what the play calling was compared to that. So I think so, Laura. I think playoffs, maybe not Super Bowl though.
Yeah, he was extended last year, but since the season ended, there has been chatter in league circles about a potential major shakeup in Minnesota. Simplest way to put it, the front office and coaching staff were not always on the same page, says Ari Mirov. Very interesting.
Yep.
Well, that kind of sucks, but I guess if it was believed to have been brewing within the last couple of weeks, then, well, so be it at that point. So, moving on. Actually, I think there's a couple more tweets here. Yeah, so throughout the season, there was talk about underlying tension in the Vikings building. Remember, to be honest, even though they did end the season 9-8, they were literally having a losing record for pretty much almost all of the season. So, yeah, it was. So, there you go. But yeah, longtime executive Rob, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Brzezinski will lead all operations through the 2026 NFL draft. So they at least got somebody doing that. But yeah, new GM will go down after the draft, which is a very interesting thing. But like most teams in this position, I expect to pivot, likely the opposite of what they just had. I expect an older school type with a strong scouting background, someone rooted in traditional evaluation personnel building, says Diana Rossini. So, yep. Alec Lewis, who is a beat writer for the Vikings, pretty much said that this move is not a surprise to anybody. So there you go, I guess. But thing is, though, again, the timing is just so fucking weird. It's just, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
Let's move on now. The next thing here is the Baltimore Ravens. They're hiring Bears OC Declan Doyle as their new OC. This is
I like it a
interesting.
lot. Like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
I like this one too. The thing is though, was Ben Johnson calling the plays? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
For
Ben
the
Johnson's still
Bears.
gonna more like a call plays.
Okay, so
I don't see him giving up play calling.
yeah, this is a very interesting thing because obviously now some of the Bears staff is, again, as I mentioned earlier, starting to get pickpocketed here a little bit. Um, excuse me. But yeah, so very interesting move here for the Ravens. But yeah, I like this one a lot as well. Declan Doyle becomes the third member of the Bears organization hired to a larger role this offseason. Their Ian Cunningham is now Falcons GM. Eric Bieniemy is now back to the Chiefs as the OC, and Doyle is taking on play calling duties as the Ravens OC. So there you go. Nicely done. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Bears could have blocked Declan Doyle from leaving for the same title, but they granted Doyle to permission to speak with the Eagles, then the Ravens, who are now hiring. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Mhm.
he is the same age as Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
Which
well,
interesting.
honestly,
shit.
which honestly might be a good thing because someone that can be a little bit more relatable. Sometimes that might work.
Interesting. All right, moving on now to the next thing. Let's talk about their rivals, huh? The Steelers are hiring Patrick Graham to be their new defensive coordinator. Remember, Mike McCarthy is now the new head coach there in Pittsburgh. Um, Graham coached under Mike McCarthy for 1 year in Green Bay before becoming a DC, and two hope to reunite, and it's now happening in Pittsburgh. So there you go. Yeah, I think this is a good move for the Steelers here. Got nothing else to say. But yeah,
Yeah.
they got some added defensive staff here as well. So they're starting to fill out their staff. And then again, most teams are also really just doing that. So another DC hiring in the AFC because the Bills are hiring Jim Leonard to be their new DC. Now, Jim Leonard was the guy that I personally wanted because he used to be on the Jets. But anywho, this is, I think, a very good move for the Bills defense here. They massively need help on that back end, and I think Leonard is going to get them at least to a better spot than they were last year. So
Yeah. Because the Browns do have that front four kind of locked up. It's really just a defensive backfield. Which they
yep.
got Ward. They got guys in the backfield. They just need a little bit more a little bit better protection scheme.
Yep. Pretty much. Let's continue to move on here quickly but swiftly. We got now. Let's see here. Oh, so here's a cool reunion story from Ian Rappaport. Jim Leonard started his career as a player with the Bills. Now, after interviews with the Chargers and the Ravens, he's back in Buffalo. With Pete Carmichael as their OC, Jeff Rogers as special teams coordinator, and now Jim Leonard as DC, Bills coach Brady is building a strong staff. Let's see what they can do in the season, actually, though. All right, let's talk about the other Super Bowl champion being the head coach of the Raiders, because Clint Kubiak is now the official head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. And this
Hey,
tweet was from before the Super Bowl ended, but he literally said during the post-game interviews that, yep, he's committed to being the coach for the Las Vegas Raiders. And there you go. So, yeah, Kubiak is now landing in Las Vegas, where he will be having Fernando Mendoza as his quarterback. But the thing is, that
whoa.
team does need a lot of help in any sort of fashion, because you better not put Mendoza in that situation where he starts and he just has no help. So there you go.
Oh, yep. Not to mention he's having conversations trying to keep Max Crosby in Las Vegas.
Correct.
Yeah, because Max Crosby, yeah.
Correct. All right, let's see here. Clint Kubiak will coach the Seahawks in Super Bowl 60, of course, duh. And then he's expected to head to Las Vegas. This is all kind of almost okay, but yeah, the AFC West coaches will look like this: Andy Reid, Jim Harbaugh, Sean Payton, and Clint Kubiak. And Kubiak will be on his sixth team in 6 years. Jesus Christ, I didn't even realize that. Vikings OC, Broncos pass game coordinator and QB's coach, 49ers pass game coordinator, Saints OC, Seahawks OC, and now the Raiders head coach. Damn.
Had a good list of teams there during those
Sheesh.
years.
But now Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald is now expected to be searching for his third OC in 3 years. But I did see a tweet. I don't think I have it up here, but he is looking in-house for that. So we'll see if they will most likely be hiring in-house for the next OC here, from what it looks like. So yeah. But yeah, so Clint Kubiak got the number 1 overall pick with a chance to select Fernando Mendoza. Offensive weapons, including Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers, projected 90 million cap space, and Tom Brady as part of the ownership group. All right, don't screw it up. Don't screw this one up. That's all I'm gonna say. Continue to move on here. Oh, here's a soundbite from Sam Darnold on Clint Kubiak.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Just the things that I learned when I was with Clint in 23, just schematically, and then getting to learn from him as a coach as well and as a person. Just the grit. He wakes up at insane hours. He gets to the facility at 4:30 in the morning. And he's there
Jesus
later
Christ.
than anyone. He's just he's a grinder. He loves football, and he's very honest, and he's very forthcoming with his players, that I think a lot of myself and a lot of the guys really appreciate about him. Yeah.
Or 4:30 in the morning. Jesus Christ, this guy's a maniac. That guy's a
I'm
maniac.
saying.
But yeah, so
Right.
after the Super Bowl, of course, agreed to terms with him. Here's him in a private jet heading over to Las Vegas with his family, ready to go. There he is. He's probably still a little drunk, but he got it down. I kind of can't believe that he traveled that quick to Las Vegas. Damn, like damn. Here's a
Hey,
soundbite.
it's now the new season.
No, yeah, for real. But here's a soundbite from Kubiak about Mike McDonald as a DC.
Mike he's been really supportive of, I can't thank him enough for really everything that he just showed me of how to be a head coach. Mike made my life really hard, and I appreciate that. He challenged us every week as a coaching staff. I thought we had a good game, and on Monday, I hated having to look at him in the eye because I knew all the hard questions were coming. But I really appreciated that about him because he brought the best out of us. So Mike's been great the entire time. Been a great mentor, and just
There you go. So sounds pretty damn good. We have another head coach hiring though that was going to round out our head coach carousel for this season, for this off season, which is just super duper crazy. I feel like, because like, who would have thought that 10 teams would have new head coaches here? But Mike LaFleur is going to be the new head coach for the Arizona Cardinals. This is very interesting. He was the OC for the Jets a couple years ago, but now with the Harbaugh brothers, they're now the LaFleur brothers. Both in the NFC, one in Green Bay and the other one in Arizona. The Rams now lose their OC, another branch of Sean McVay's tree. McVay will be doing a wide-ranging search for an OC and will potentially look at in-house candidates. So, yeah, this is interesting. But as Ari Mirov says, excuse me, Robert Saleh is now the Titans head coach, and Mike LaFleur is now the Cardinals head coach. Yep, another dig at the Jets, who once again, whatever. Anyway, um, but, I don't know. What do we think about this? I feel like this is the most filler hire we've seen, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this one.
me neither, because we have no idea who the QB is going to be, if Kyler's going to be there or not. Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's a bad coach,
We
right? It's
don't
just we just
know.
don't know what's going to happen.
We just don't know, bro. We don't know shit.
This is gonna be his first time as a head coach, so I guess this is his chance to prove himself.
Right. And I think on top of that, I think the Cardinals are going to be like next year's like mystery team. Is like we just have no idea. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. needs to be like unleashed, right? He has to be. You got arguably one of the best tight ends in the league on that team, right? You got a lot of good. You got Dortch, you got Wilson. Like they got receivers, and James Carter's coming back. Just
Yep.
beef up the O line a little bit. Defensive wise, you still got Buda Baker. Will Johnson is a young, nice quarterback. And shoot, even 40-year-old Calais Campbell was one of their best defensive players last year. So they got guys. It's just what can Michael Ford do to beef it up, you know?
Through
So we'll
that.
see.
So yeah, this is the head coaching landscape. Bills, Joe Brady. Steelers, Mike McCarthy. Ravens, Jesse Minter. Giants, John Harbaugh. Falcons, Kevin Stefanski. Dolphins, Jeff Hafley. Titans, Robert Saleh. Browns, Todd Monken. Cardinals, Mike LaFleur. And Raiders, Clint Kubiak. Well, there we go. Those are the 10 new hires of head coaches in the NFL. Who's going to be the one that fails first?
Who's the one
Oh
that
boy.
fails first?
Who's the one that
Fails
fails first?
Um,
Yeah, the little
I'm gonna
little
say
question here out of nowhere, but do definitely want to know what you guys think. Who's going to be the one that gets fired first or fails?
Me personally, if the Bills don't do well, Bills fans are gonna be really impatient with Joe Brady. Um,
uh,
and that's kind of a big reach. That's kind of a big reach. And I know with the Browns, I know the Browns whole situation, but I don't know, man. That's a hard choice to pick.
I'm gonna say either Todd Monken or Mike LaFleur.
Okay.
Something tells me that Jimmy Haslam isn't really gonna have a whole lot of patience with Todd Monken. And then there's Mike LaFleur, who I think could potentially be overmatched as a head coach. But we'll see.
We shall see indeed. Let's check out now just overall coach GM updates and rumors. Let's just go through this very quickly since, I would like for me to play some Umamusume afterwards, but here we go. Let's look at some stuff. 49ers are hiring Falcons head coach Raheem Morris as their new DC. This is good. This is good. This is good. That Niners defense is going to be better when everybody comes back. this is good still, I think.
I agree. I think Raheem Morris is a better coordinator than a head coach. So, good move.
Yep, I agree. I think Raheem Morris is a really great defensive coordinator, so I think him getting back to that will be good. And hey, if he does well, maybe he might get a second shot at head coaching. So I like it.
Yep. Davis Webb is going to be the new Broncos OC. So, just an
Whoa, what a
in-house
surprise!
just an in-house hire, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this isn't exactly a surprise at all. This is just if anything, just very expected because it looked like he was the front runner no matter what. So, moving on here,
What a big
let's
surprise, right?
the Broncos will be promoting Logan Kilgore to Webb's old spot as quarterbacks coach. So, there you go. Giants are hiring Matt Nagy as their new OC.
What?
Yeah, this is
Jackson Dart, welcome to
uh,
Cancun again.
I don't know about this one. John must have liked Matt Nagy a lot because I don't know if this would have been it for me, to be honest. Yeah, guys, I don't like this hire. I know John Harbaugh is a great coach, but there has to be
I
some
mean,
more inspiring hires than this one, right?
I just don't know what he can do with Jackson Dart. I don't know. I just don't see him meshing well with Jackson. That's the only thing I got.
Oh, we will see, I guess. But yeah, the Giants' number one was Todd Monken. Remember, Todd Monken went to the Browns. So there you go.
Right.
Um, After working with I love how this tweet is mentioned. After working with Patrick Mahomes for the last several years, Matt Nagy will now work with Jackson Dart. Yeah, I know. After working with Patrick Mahomes for the last several years and then not having a great year last year specifically.
It just
uh
got worse and worse. So
oh god, dude. Um John Harbaugh worked under Andy Reid in Philly, and Harbaugh mentioned in his opening press conference that he sought advice from Reid, who told him, quote, change can be good. So, there you go, I guess. There you go. Oh, jeez. Completely, completely forgot we had this on the table. Well, the Jets are hiring former Panthers and Colts head coach Frank Reich as their new OC. What
oh
are we
boy.
doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Look. The ultimate copium is the fact that maybe Frank Reich is just a better OC. You know, maybe. But the issue with that is we've seen how a Frank Reich team can be like, and it just isn't good. So I don't know,
Well,
guys.
here's the
Like,
bigger question.
let's
Here's
be
the
honest
bigger
here.
question.
Yeah, what?
Who's who's the quarterback he's going to be calling plays for?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know, man. I do think he look, Lala. Like obviously, I dealt with him for like what half a season, and that man almost ruined Bryce Young's career before it started.
Oh
So I'm
my
gonna be
god.
completely frank, literally, and I'm not pun intended. But maybe him being offensive coordinator is much better than being head coach. I will say,
Look, I'll be honest.
but
The only thing that I'm okay with is the fact that he gives a veteran presence. So it's
he
not going to be
does.
a total circus, you know. At least I hope not. But
And yeah, and I do think that because y'all the last couple of years, correct me if I'm wrong, the last couple of years y'all have had a lot of people that are like first, second, third year guys that in like in the NFL that hasn't really got like a veteran presence feel. So
correct.
maybe Frank Wright can at least change that perspective. Not like he's going to do phenomenal, but at least he can kind of provide his insight because he's worked with so many different quarterbacks before, right?
Right.
And let's just see what happens there.
I mean, you also got to remember that as OC, he was an OC under guys like Bruce Arians, guys under like I don't remember I don't remember the coach's name when they had Andrew Luck. But
I know who you're talking about.
well, yeah, he's worked with a lot of different quarterbacks. He's worked with Peyton Manning. He's worked with Andrew Luck. He's worked with I forgot who else he worked with, but maybe OC is a better fit for him. We'll
Right.
see. But once again, it's really going to depend on who that Jets quarterback is.
Right.
Bro's 64 years old. Oh my God.
Yeah. That's just the downside.
Look, the veteran part is the part about it that makes this a little bit better, to be honest. So maybe it will just work out. But yeah, he's an NFL OC for the first time since the Eagles Super Bowl in 2017. That doesn't mean shit with the Jets, all right? That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Frank Reich and Aaron Glenn, your teammates, beat on the 1996 Jets, and that team went 1-15.
Oh boy. Oh, oh wait.
So uh God, I have no hope for this team right now, man. I need to see more.
Hey, our season just started. We got time.
Oh
We
yeah,
got free
absolutely.
agency. We got a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. All right, Brian Angelcio as the Steelers' new OC. There you go. Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. He spent the last 4
I
years
don't know,
as the
dog.
Vikings passing game coordinator and tight ends coach.
I don't know. Now tight ends coach, he did pretty decent, but oh, I don't know. I don't know about this hire. I think he okay. Let me say this. I think him maybe going to a veteran. Let's say Aaron Rodgers come back. I think him going to a veteran QB could provide a little bit better, job security for him because at least Aaron Rodgers will at least know a lot of stuff compared to a young person in JJ McCarthy. So we'll see.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh God.
I was gonna say it probably could be like a placeholder hire until like another high big name OC comes around.
Right.
We'll see though.
I like how we're saying like it could be like a placeholder hire. Like that is just crazy to me. Okay. This is the worst. Cardinals are hiring
What?
Nathaniel Hackett as their new OC.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that's funny.
What QB?
That's funny, man. That's funny. That's
Oh,
funny.
Kyler Murray is going to die.
Kyler
We sure
Murray.
Kyler Murray is going to be the QB?
Kyler Murray is not even gonna be there.
Well, whoever the QB is over there, they about to die, baby.
This is such a mess. Bro, why is the first hire for fucking Nathaniel Hackett? Oh, jeez.
Here's the thing: since he was the last hire, who else was available? So that's just the downside.
Bro.
People could have said Shieldhouse. People could have said a lot of different things. So
I would have rather taken Shieldhouse than Nathaniel Hackett,
How
to
the
be perfectly
fuck
honest with you.
how the hell is he OC, dude? Oh my god, I can't believe this. How is he the OC again? Oh my god. But yeah, as of right now, this might be outdated, but 17 of 21 openings are filled. I don't believe the Raiders, Bears, Rams, or Seahawks have gotten a new OC yet, but we're almost there. But the fact that 21 teams needed a new OC, that's crazy.
Bro, that's almost 3/4 of the league.
Oh, that's we don't need that. Bubba Ventrone is the new special teams coordinator for the Rams. That's good. Special
Yep,
teams
because
was
Rams special teams was god awful.
yeah, it was terrible, very bad. So yeah, Josh Grizzard is the new pass game coordinator for the Eagles.
You know what? I kind of like that move because the Eagles' weaknesses all last season was in the pass game, so I kind of like that.
I agree. Here's Shedeur Sanders meeting new Browns head coach Todd Monken. This was a very funny thing.
Where I'm going in at? Oh, yeah.
Hello, young man.
What's up? Good to see you, bro. How you doing? Welcome back to the States.
How we doing, man?
Good.
Yeah, we tried to draft your ass last year. For God's sake. It's all worked out.
Yeah.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you.
Someday we'll get a chance to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking about Baltimore trying to draft him. So,
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
cool,
See,
at least.
It shows that Todd believes. It shows that Todd believes in Shedeur, which is good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I like that.
Packers have signed Brian Gutekunst, Matt LaFleur, and Russ Ball to contract extensions.
Not surprising, but I know
this
Packers
isn't
fans aren't really
surprising.
happy about
Packers
that.
fans are not good enough.
Yeah, like I said, I know they're just like it's whatever.
Oh, the salary cap. You see, this is you when you know we're in the offseason. We're talking about the 2026 salary cap. Oh.
Yes, sir.
Range of 301.2 million to 305.7 million per club. Damn.
That means the Saints are out of cap hell. Yeah.
The business
About
is
time.
booming for the NFL. Kevin O'Connell is adding Frank Smith as assistant head coach and Keith Carter as offensive line coach. Sorry, Vikings fans. I know Keith Carter, that offensive line terrorist. Jeez, man. GG with that.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that's a downgrade.
Yeah, that is a big downgrade, bro. Keith Carter? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that is bad, boy. Oh boy.
Oh, God. All right, Gerald Alexander will become the defensive pass game coordinator and Divas coach, while Ryan
I like that because
Nielsen
even though
will be the D-line
Yep.
coach and defensive run game coordinator. Okay, there you go.
I like those two hires. Yep.
Yeah, good. Falcons are hiring Alex Van Pelt as their quarterbacks coach.
Man, here's the thing, right? And I guess RBM can attest to it as well. There's a lot of Brown staff that Kevin Stefanski is bringing over. That
That's
just
the Atlanta
because that you worked with them does not mean that they're good at their jobs. Like, do we really think that Alex Van Pelt can unleash Penix? I don't think so. That's my opinion. Granted, we haven't seen what's on the field yet. I just don't think so. That's just my opinion.
That's the Atlanta Browns right there, bro.
Right. I don't see how that. I don't know.
Former Ravens DB coach Donald Elizio is now joining the Giants as their defensive pass coordinator and secondary coach.
I think that's a solid hire.
Cowboys have agreed to deals with Derek Ansley, Ryan Smith. So the defensive staff starting to turn for the Cowboys. Right. Okay, not bad.
And that's what we've been saying. Cowboys need a lot of defensive help. I liking their hires.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's see here. Keep going here. Falcons are hiring Tanner Engstrand. Hey, it's our OC. What'd you say, Emmett?
I said, please, dear God, help Deron Bland.
Okay. Falcons are hiring Tanner Engstrand. Hey, it's our former OC after 1 year. And, yeah, there you go. Yeah, congrats to him, I guess. Now, there was a rumor that Vic Fangio was mulling retirement, but this was also just not true because he is expected back. So there you go. For the Eagles, 67 years old, by the way. Holy shit! All right, man. Dolphins are expected to hire Sean Duggan as their new DC.
Okay.
He did all right in
I,
Green Bay, so
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
mad at
all
that.
right, yeah.
He did all right. Mike Bajakian as quarterback coach for the Browns. Wait, this is the quarterback coach Jameis had when he threw 30 picks? Whoa! All right.
Yep. Have
Uh-oh.
fun, Shador.
Oh, no. Moving on with some more. Sean McVay and Les Snead? How do you say that? Les Snead? Is now extended with the Rams. So, there you go.
I think the S
Great.
is silent, so it's less need.
Les Snead. That's cool.
I
But
like
yeah.
those hires. Or I like those contract extensions.
I mean,
Yep.
this is surprising. There's a lot of success
Yeah,
with these
yeah, it's a
two.
no-brainer.
So, yeah.
It's a no-brainer.
Anthony Weaver returns to the Ravens after being the Dolphins' DC. So, the Ravens are expected to hire Anthony Weaver as their new DC. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, familiarity.
Yeah, I like that. Titans are hiring Gus Bradley as their DC.
Well, I mean, Robert Sala's probably going to call the plays, so.
That is true. Oh, yeah. He already said that he is. So, there you go. QB's coach for the Saints, Scott Tolzien, is going to remain with New Orleans. So, there you go. There you go, Arvin.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. So, and same here, the T East coach as well is going to. So, there you go.
Juwan Johnson's happy.
He is, bro.
Here's a soundbite from Todd Monken. I don't know why I had this this late, but here's a soundbite from Todd Monken being a little emotional about talking about his parents.
Shit. Told myself I wasn't going to cry, for God's sakes. I want to thank my mom and dad, no longer with us, my brothers, Tony and Ted.
He's like, shit.
College roommates. Drove up here to be here today.
Honestly, I hope Todd Monken does well, man. I hope he does. Because that shit was that the way he said shit was like so. It was like, shit. He got me that time. So I hope he does well. All right, like the Giants are hiring. What's that? The Giants are hiring NFL executive Don Aponte as senior VP in football ops. He's been in the league since 2017 as the chief admin of football operations. He also has previous experience working on the team side with Dolphins, Browns, and Jets. Sure.
That's not a good list. I don't know.
Sure. I don't know. There you go.
I don't know how she's going to do.
Apparently, according to Jay Glazer, Max Crosby's time with the Raiders is most likely done, but Clint Kubiak said the complete opposite because he wants him there. So there you go. Jeff Stoutland is no longer going to be the Eagles' offensive line coach. Damn.
That's huge.
That's
huge.
Big time huge. Yeah. But yeah, so he is not going to be the O-line coach for the Eagles. And Jason Kelsey had said here, there's absolutely no one I credit more with the career I had than Jeff Stoutland. The consistent passion and his eagerness to teach pushed my teammates, me, and our room to amazing success. More importantly, we became incredibly close as people. It was more than just coaching and teaching. It was his presence and his sense of urgency that was unaccepting of mediocrity and potential left behind. He will undoubtedly be missed inside the building and for everybody that played for him. I'm incredibly grateful for having played for Stout, one of one coach and person. I love you, coach. Damn. There you go, man. Yeah, this is big news for this because Stoutland's been there since 2013, and just building one of the most consistent offensive lines, specifically within the last couple of years as well. So yeah. Jets are hiring Carl Dunbar as the D-line coach. All right, this is a good one. Okay, Aaron. Okay, I see you, Aaron. All right, this is good. This is a good hire. Good guy. Remember, he was used to be with the Jets a decade ago. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good hire. I like that, Aaron. Okay, there you go. Philly is hiring Ryan Mahaffey as run game coordinator and tight ends coach. Sure. Yeah. Vikings are hiring Matt Thomas as a football admin consultant. He will assist the team through the 2026 NFL draft. Remember, because of the GM firing. So,
Right.
Okay. Jim Schwartz is resigning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Remember
saw that
situation
coming.
is wild.
the entire shebang with the Browns and him being passed up. Yeah, Jim Schwartz said, "Yeah, that's enough." So he's out.
he's like, I'm out of here.
He's out. Yep. There you go.
And that sucks too because that Browns defense got, what's good because of that guy.
The Niners are looking to part way to not blah. Let me rephrase that. The 49ers are not looking to part with backup quarterback Mac Jones.
I think Mac Jones I think he actually likes the backup QB role.
Nor he can be with the Jets. Anyways, Joe Flacco intends to play next season.
With who?
I don't know.
Give me a backup.
I have no idea. Seth Ryan has become the Jets passing game coordinator. Okay.
Oh my God. Within the
Guys,
family.
very quick and close to Jets defensive coach Rex Ryan. No, I'm kidding. But
Nah. Wait, that's close enough. Welcome back, restaurant.
hey, look. That's good though. The Jets, though, are hiring veteran Bill Musgrave as their quarterback coach.
I will say, y'all are hiring a lot of veteran guys, but it's not bad. But
It's
if you
not
can get some
bad,
new blood in there too.
I guess. Falcons and VP of Football Ops player personnel Ryan Pace have parted ways. Probably good for them.
Yeah, Matt Ryan was like, get out of here.
Kirk Cousins is expected to be released before the start of the new league year.
And you know what people are saying? Vikings.
Or the Jets. Anyways,
True.
George Pickens is expected to be placed with the franchise tag by the Cowboys.
Like it.
This is expected, Emmett.
Here we go. God, I just hope we keep. I just hope they give. This gives us time to give him a freaking contract extension because it would to give him a long-term deal. We need to do contract restructures, and I know I don't, and I know I know CD especially don't want to do that. Dak maybe, but CD probably not. And I can't even talk about freaking Deron Bland, who we paid money for. God. And then we're probably I think like 30 plus on over the cap. So it's like we don't got money either. So it's bad.
I know
Which
a
means we
cat
have to
don't
get
feel like it's gonna be okay.
no. Yeah, but we're a team with expectations.
They are, I'm not gonna lie.
It's there's never a year where we don't have expectations.
But hey, at least George Pickens is not leaving after one season.
That is true.
Thankfully. That's the only thing I'm thankful for right now.
Right? Here's some unexpected news. Derek Carr could potentially unretire for the right situation coaching staff.
Well, there's not a lot of QB. There's not a lot of teams that have like open QB spots. So
Jets.
starter spots, I should say.
He is
Would you
so in
want
Arizona.
Derek Carr though? I mean, he's a good QB, but he hasn't been playing in the league in a
Look,
while. Though.
I will take anybody at this point.
Bro, he is so an Arizona Cardinal.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually,
Bears are promoting passing game coordinator Press Taylor to be the new OC.
I like that. Staying in house.
Staying in house. Yep. Aaron Rodgers is seriously considering returning to the Steelers. That's something that Rap Sheet
Not
said
surprising.
the morning of the Super
Not-
Bowl. He also said
not
that
surprising.
the football terrorist who ruined Sam Darnold with the Jets is returning to coach to the NFL by joining the Chargers
Whoa.
as an assistant. The
Poor Justin Herbert, bro.
The who shall not be named football coach terrorist is returning to the NFL to be joining the Chargers. Why?
Jim
I don't
Harbaugh,
know,
what are you
man.
doing?
Yeah, Jim, what you doing, bro? Mike McDaniel was a great hire. Why you need, I don't know. We'll see.
Honestly, you get this man out of here already, bro. Just get him fired. Get him.
Man, he just got to the building.
Football terrorist. Anyways,
Fucking Dean Spano should have never let him in the building.
apparently Will Campbell tore a ligament in his knee this season. Okay, sure.
I don't want to say that's an excuse, but it's sounding like that he's saying that to kind of mitigate of his poor performances. And I know he's a young guy.
Here is a soundbite from Drake May.
Yeah, it's it's a pleasure going out there with Will. Every time I know it's probably been a long year for the rookies. A long year for Will, a long year for these guys to get adapted to playing in the NFL. And I think Will is a great case of somebody who's experienced it all. Experienced the ups and downs, injury side of it, the long the long times we gotta you don't want to talk to the media, but you have to, or the expectations of a first round pick. I think he's dealt with so much this year. It's only gonna be great for him in the future. He's gonna be a great player in this league. He already is a great player in this league, and I look forward to getting back in, see him in the off season, hanging out with him, and getting back in the OCAs. I love Will, and I look forward to playing with him for a long time. Yeah, it's
Oh, there you go. All right. Sure. I know he said it's not supposed to be an excuse, but David Njoku is going to be a free agent. He will not return to the Browns next season.
He's going to get interest from a lot of teams. And honestly, a lot of teams do need some tight ends, in my opinion.
Yo, David Njoku, I know you want to come to the Saints, bro.
About to say, a lot of teams are running double tight end sets now. Some are running triple. So
Rob Havenstein is retiring from the NFL. So that front, excuse me, that front for the Rams, But
and he's the last St. He's the last St. Louis Ram that stayed on the Rams.
Happy retirement, Rob. Yep, he said on Instagram. But yeah, he pretty much, I'm not going to read the entirety of this, but he says here at the end, as this chapter ends, I couldn't be more grateful, hopeful, and excited to see what happens next. Tress Way has been extended for the Commanders. Not bad.
Like that.
Not bad at all. Anthony Levine Sr., their former defender and leader, is now the Ravens' new special teams coach. Very interesting. Okay. Brian Callahan, this was today. Giants are signing him to be their new quarterback and passing game coordinator. This is not bad, I think. I don't think this is bad.
He gets to here's the thing, Larlar. Brian Callahan goes from Cam Ward to Jackson Dart. Brian Dable goes from Jackson Dart to Cam Ward.
Yep, that's pretty much how that goes. And finally, Kevin Patullo is going to be the Dolphins pass game coordinator. Oh God. Oh God.
Well, now he only focuses on the pass game. He doesn't have to focus on the whole offense, so maybe it's better.
I guess. I don't know,
He
man.
honestly never should have left that role with the Eagles.
He really shouldn't.
I just can't believe it. Can't believe it. All right. Now let's move on to our final thing here. We are almost done, everybody. So let's mow on down and let's just make sure that we go through the final tabs that we have open here. You guys see it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, Bruce Arians said on the Today Show, he said recently on the Today Show, I mentioned I would be having open heart surgery, and I just wanted to clarify and let everyone know the procedure I am having is a common one and is something my doctors and I have been monitoring for a number of years, and they recommend I correct the issue now so I can be good as new back on the golf course at the golf course ASAP. I want to thank everyone for all the prayers and well wishes. Well, Bruce, hope it works out, man.
Best wishes.
Hope it works out, Bruce. Let's see. We unfortunately do have a couple of other stuff that is not so great here, but let's start here with the Seattle Seahawks will be going up for sale after Super Bowl 60.
What?
They could set a record for an NFL team price of $7 to $8 billion bucks.
Hey, Woody Johnson, there's a team for it.
Do
Oh
not do
Lord,
that.
watch them get bought by Stan Kroenke or something.
Probably.
A statement from the Paul G. Allen estate spokesman: we don't have comments on rumors or speculation, and the team is not for sale. We've already said that will change at some point per Paul's wishes, but I have no news to share. Our focus right now is to win the Super Bowl, which they did, of course, and completing the sale of the Portland Trail Blazers within the coming months. So, there you go. All right.
I forgot he also owned the Trailblazers.
Yeah. So, this was kind of cool. Arizona Cardinals defensive lineman LJ Collier and Dalvin Tomlinson was caught on camera by this, I think, Japanese content creator, and he said, "Hey, you want to go ahead? And, I'll take your pictures and whatnot, some photographs and shit." And this was actually pretty damn cool. Look at these pictures, man. Look at this.
Hey,
Hey,
like that.
hey.
Good quality too.
That was dope.
Yeah, good quality.
Yeah, man. Off in Japan and all that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Government regulators have approved of ESPN's billion-dollar blockbuster acquisition of top NFL media assets, giving ESPN access to NFL Red Zone, NFL Network, more regular season games, fantasy football rights, and more in exchange for a 10% equity in ESPN.
Oh, not a lot of people are liking that.
Nope. I agree. That's not good. And yeah. NFL employees will officially become a part of ESPN in April. Starting next season, ESPN will hold the linear rights to the Red Zone channel. They will also broadcast 28 regular season games per year, the most in the network's history. And remember, the Super Bowl next season is on ESPN and ABC. So there we go. Some terrible news. Former Jets first round Darren Lee arrested and charged with first-degree murder in Tennessee.
Damn.
Piece of shit.
Sheesh.
Well, have fun spending life in jail, bud.
Yep.
James Pierce Jr., who appeared at the NFL Honors, was arrested Saturday in Florida on domestic violence charges of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and aggravated stalking. Jesus Christ. Can't have that happen. Well, James Pierce, you coulda, woulda, could have been defensive rookie of the year. Look what happened now. Just the next day later,
He was only at the NFL Honors, bro.
The next day later, you just go ahead and do this bullshit. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Saints, Browns in France next October.
Boy,
Uh-huh.
poor France. Well, actually, Shador's Thomas Sugar, hey, maybe.
It could be something. You never
Tell
know.
me something. Tell me a little something.
Well, the NFL is going to France for the first time ever. Saints will be the designated home team.
Yes, sir.
Interesting. Go on here.
Viva la France.
NFL in 2026 will have games in Paris, France, Melbourne, Australia, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Munich, Germany, Madrid, Spain, London with 3 games, and possibly more. Speaking of Madrid, the NFL inks multi-year deal for more regular season games in Madrid. Hey.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this guy, Steve Tisch, was mentioned in the FC files.
Whoa.
And NFL statement
Oh.
on that was the league is aware
Oh,
of the
boy.
reports and Steve's response. Our office will look into the matter to understand the fact. There you go. That's it. Now that this is part of from the press conference that Goodell always has before the Super Bowl, and he says that the league is back in Mexico City next December. So that's 9 international games. So you can add Mexico City to this list here. The NFL would create the Pog Tagliabue Academic Achievement Award for an NFL player who demonstrates a desire to continue his education. That's pretty cool. We'll honor Tagliabue, who was the late commissioner. That's cool, at least. This is very interesting, though. Commissioner Roger Goodell said he's amazed at how good our officials are.
Yeah, sure.
Jeez.
I don't know about that.
Can't have that, bro. Yeah, can't have.
Yeah, we can't have it.
Roger Goodell on an 18-game season says it's not something that's been discussed very much with the NFLPA to this point, but it isn't a given that we'll do that. It's something we want to talk about, union leadership, too biased roster size among aspects to talk through. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's yeah. Roger Goodell and the Seahawks' possible sale. I think when Paul Allen passed away, it was very clear that the team would eventually be sold. Jody is doing a great job. Eventually, the team will need to be sold. That will be Jody's decision when she does that. There you go. Goodell says the NFL will go back to play a game in Dublin within the next few years.
Yep. Not surprised.
The first game in Australia is set. 49ers Rams at Melbourne Cricket Ground. Now, if I'm being honest, I do not like the fact that it's Niners Rams, the divisional rival.
I was about to say I have a hot take, and I don't know how I feel about divisional games being international.
I do not like this, to be honest. So you're not alone.
Wait a minute. One 49ers Cardinals played in Mexico City and nobody had a problem with it?
I think it was the Cardinals. So,
Now these two are powerhouses, bro. I don't know, man.
I mean, the same logic applies. So
You're right. I think now divisional games just matter so much more now. I mean, it's not like anything's changed, but I think it's just I don't know. Maybe people are starting to pay more attention to it.
So realistically, who in the fuck is going to be? When was this game going to be played? Seriously, like this has
People
to
are
be
saying
in,
it
like,
should be week.
what?
People
Week
are saying
one?
it should be like week 1,
Yeah,
week
right.
1, week 2.
It makes the only total sense.
Like it has to be at the very beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And I think the Rams are the designated home team, if I'm not mistaken. So, and somebody said with the Rams being the home team, it don't matter because the 49ers fans take over. So,
Moving on though, as Schefter said on Pat's show, there will be a push this offseason to extend the NFL trade limits from 3 years of draft picks to 5. Okay. Sure.
If that happens, we could see a lot crazier trades.
Yep. Hey, look at the draft order. Hey, it's now finalized. There we go. And Jets are at 2.
Oh my god, we're the 8th pick. We're so getting a wide receiver.
We are pick 2 and 16. Very interesting. Moving on. Statement from the family of Christian A. Sonny Jurgensen III. He unfortunately has passed away. Commanders said they're comforted by the knowledge that he brought joy to so many this weekend as we enjoy the game that you love so much. Join us and raise a glass, share a story, and a smile. And so we celebrate the extraordinary life of a man who was, to us, the greatest of all time. Hell yeah, rest in peace. Next up here, though, we got the NFL honors. Let's go over that, shall we? This should be very, very quick, and I don't think there's much debate about who has been the winner, etc. Josh McDaniels, AP Assistant Coach of the Year. Yep. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. He won 17 votes. Vance Joseph had 10. Brian Flores at 8. And then there were a bunch of others. So, yeah, this makes sense. Myles Garrett, unanimous. This was a unanimous decision there. Myles Garrett,
not even a question. Not even a debate.
Yep. Tedarrell McMillan is the Panthers' Offensive Rookie of the Year. This makes a lot of sense.
Let's go.
Yeah.
One of our best picks we had in a while.
41 votes, by the way. Tyler Shough would have 5.
I did expect Tyler Shough to have more, but, you know.
To be honest, I thought Tyler Shough was going to win it, but, I mean, McMillan, well-deserved.
Yep, love McMillan. So glad we got him.
Joe Thuney is the first Protector of the Year. Dope.
Like it. And I'm so glad that the O-lineman got an award for that. So props to Deion Dawkins for getting that.
For real. Christian McCaffrey is the Comeback Player of the Year. So.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, makes sense.
I hate it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
McCaffrey had 31 votes. Hutchinson had 9. Dak Prescott had 6. Trevor Lawrence 2. And Phillip Rivers got 1. That's funny.
I don't know. I get comeback,
even got 1.
That's crazy.
That is very funny.
It's no surprise it was going to go to McCaffrey, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah.
All right, next on up, we have Caleb Williams' Hail Mary to DJ Moore is the moment of the year. Pretty dope. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think that makes a lot of sense. And now, of course, we have the draft. Not the draft. We have the Hall of Fame class of 2026, which has gotten a lot of controversy because of a certain specific coach in Bill Belichick and specific owner Robert Kraft. But all in all, Hall of Fame cast is going to be Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Adam Vinatieri, Roger Craig, and Luke Kuechly, which is a good class.
My quarterback.
It's a good class, man.
Luke Kuechly, baby.
Yeah, unfortunately, for some reason, because of the dumbness of specific voters, people did not vote in Bill Belichick. So, I don't know, man. Who knows? But first-time eligibles for the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2027 include Rob Gronkowski, Ben Roethlisberger, Adrian Peterson, Richard Sherman, amongst other names here. So yeah, there you go. There you go.
Stacked.
Very much so. Carson Schwessinger is the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
And people were that's no controversy one. I think it should have been Nicky Mangione.
Yeah, and it's funny because Carson had a lot of votes with this one too. So
yeah, but he is a tackling machine.
Yep. JSN is the Offensive Player of the Year. No debate about that, to be honest.
No debate.
And Matthew Stafford, MVP.
Yes, sir.
Good.
But how did he win MVP though?
How?
Like votes wise, what do you get? Was it a blowout?
Well,
Was
the
it
thing is,
close?
though, it was the closest MVP race since 2003 because Stafford had 24 first place
What?
votes while Drake May had 23.
What? Wait, why? Wait, why one? What did that one vote go?
Justin Herbert.
Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way. And Justin Herbert.
Bro, Justin Herbert, bro. But yeah, Stafford edged May at 366 to 361 in total points, and Stafford won MVP. Thank God, because if Drake May won and he put up that performance in the Super Bowl, anyways.
Bro.
What was very cool though is that Stafford said in his MVP speech, said he will see you guys next year, and Sean McVay started laughing his ass off
next year.
and then you see Kyrie Williams be like, "Oh hell yeah!" So that was
But let's
pretty
be
cool.
honest. Did we really thought he was going to retire out of this year though?
No,
Some speculated.
but there was
I
some
didn't think he
speculation.
was.
Bobby Wagner is Walter Payton Man of the Year. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
And because of
Love
all the
that.
Bill
Love this story, man.
and because of all the Bill Belichick stuff, the Pro Football Hall of Fame will consider making changes to the voting panel and process. Wow. That's
Well, all it took was that to happen.
for real. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Bobby Wagner, very well deserved for Walter Payton Man of the Year. And guys,
What's up?
it just hit. There's no football for 6 whole months.
Oh no! Well, we got
Oh
the
my
UFL.
God.
We
We got the
some spring
UFL, but
football.
it's not NFL
We don't
football.
count that.
We got UFL, but it's not NFL football. You know, like.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my God, bro!
What a season it's been, boys. We
What
made
a
it.
season it has been.
Man, it felt like yesterday that Jalen Carter was spitting on Dak Prescott, bro.
Nah, for real though. For real.
It
On
felt like
God.
yesterday.
For real.
No, this season has been an absolute acid trip.
Bro.
Well, upcoming Super Bowl host sites. We got Super Bowl 61 in LA, Super Bowl 62 in Atlanta, and then apparently Las Vegas for Super Bowl 63. Who knows if that's accurate? However, we do know that the Seahawks are going to open the 2026 season on home on a Thursday night, and their potential opponents are the Patriots, Rams, Niners, Cardinals, Chiefs, Chargers, Cowboys, Giants, Bears.
They're probably going to do another rematch. Remember in Super Bowl 50 with the Panthers Broncos? Then the season opener in 2016 was the same two teams. So I predict Patriots or Rams. That's what I predict.
No, I kind of think they're going to go Bears.
You think so?
I think so. I think it makes sense.
I'm gonna go a little off the beaten path. I'm gonna predict Chiefs.
I
Will
wouldn't
Mahomes
be
be ready?
surprised.
Mahomes should. Would he be ready by then?
I don't think so.
Actually, no, you're right. You're right. I'll probably say Bears as well.
I'm gonna go Bears. Because if
I got
Rams Niners
I'm
is week 1 in Australia, then I think it's gonna be Bears then.
Oh yeah, you're right. Give me Patriots. I'm gonna say Patriots here.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be another rematch.
Well, that would be very poetic.
That'd be something.
Here, there it is, Super Bowl 61. There you go.
They
Very
could
cool
mess around
logo.
and put us in the opener again.
No,
All right,
I
and
don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think there's a lot of I don't think there'll be a lot of momentum there.
But
you know
yes.
what time it is? Time for speculation with the colors. Those people are saying those are the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, let's take a look at this logo here, since all the conspiracy theorists think it's going to be Miami versus the Bears.
The Bears, yeah.
Speaking
of
let's
this,
go. What do we think here? Like, do we Actually, it's so stupid. I don't think this could. Like, come on.
If you
No,
want
it's
to go
not. I love
based
the
off
logo though.
if you want to go based off just the colors, something's giving me Broncos Seahawks vibes.
Yeah,
No.
some people said Jaguars Bears, but
It could be. It could be Jack's
yeah,
Bears.
That
Jaguars
that's a
Bears. Yeah.
Super Bowl matchup of all time, bro. Oh my
Yeah.
Caleb Williams
god.
is a Super Bowl.
And
Oh
well,
man, I
Surely.
love the logo though.
oh yeah, I agree. And the last
I like
tweet
it too. I
here
like it too.
is from Field Yates. Coming up in the NFL. Well, what's next after the Super Bowl? February 17th to the to the 3rd of March. Window to use franchise tags. So at some point next week, we will start to see some stuff regarding franchise tags become official. February 23rd to March 2nd, we have the NFL Combine.
Ooh.
And then March 9th to 11th, free agency legal tampering window. And at some point after this window, maybe within the next week and a half or so, we will have another episode of the podcast. March 11 at 4 p.m., free agency begins. And then, of course, we have the NFL draft April 23rd to the 25th, which we will, of course, be doing a draft party watch along for this upcoming year. And, gentlemen, that is a wrap on the 2025 NFL season. Holy
Let's go.
shit. I can't believe we're here. Damn.
Let's go. We
Crazy,
made it.
man.
Mm-hmm.
We made it.
We did. So I really just do want to say thank you guys for being here since September, literally on a weekly basis. We've been doing this since then, and it was kind of just like in my mind where I was like, you know what, since I'm making content creation again, why not make a football podcast? Why not do it? We'll make some interesting potential changes for the upcoming seasons, and we'll see what happens with that. But that's just a discussion for a later time, of course. But I personally just want to say thank you guys, like legit. Same with Max. Like you guys have been so good in regards to being guests here and giving your opinion, and so I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Can't
You're
have great
welcome.
guests without a great host. So round of applause.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, at the same time, again, just as a future note for everything, the next episode of the podcast will be at some point next month. Maybe toward the end of the March, mid to late March, because we will want to at least tackle on the first wave of free agency here, because I'm sure that the first wave of free agency is going to be a little interesting. And then, of course, we still got a couple more news coming up within the next week or so that I will just monitor in regards to potential big news, such as maybe someone gets fired or maybe someone gets released or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? We will see. But that is when the next episode will be. So expect another episode mid to late March for it. And then at the same time, after that, we will be doing another episode after the NFL draft, see where things go from there. And then we'll just see what happens after that, because I think the next episode after the draft would probably be in August. But who knows? We'll see. I have no idea. So yeah, that's at least we got that scheduled down. So it's mentioned. The NFL draft, of course, we will be doing a watch party for the first round of the NFL draft, like how we did last year. And of course, it's all just once again another 6-month wait for the next NFL season for us to come up upon.
Yep.
And there's one other thing that I would like to mention. Now, of course, we got the UFL coming. I mean, it's not NFL football, but it still does count. If you're interested in watching Madden football, we have the LMFL starting starting very, very soon here. The Larlar Madden Football League. So if you guys are interested in that, check out all the socials of at LMFL_official for the Larlar Madden Football League. I put up a teaser trailer at the right before kickoff of the Super Bowl, and I put this teaser up. So go ahead and check it out. Check out the LMFL channel as well. And this will have more information very, very soon. We will be having our pre-season meeting tomorrow, where I will be talking about a lot of new things that will be coming up in the next season. And then who knows what happens after that. But the LMFL is returning very, very soon. The draft is going to be next week. So get ready. The LMFL is back. The Talk of Football with Larlar podcast is now officially on hiatus, but we will be back at some point next month. So once again, to all the people who have joined the podcast, to everybody who has watched and listened to the podcast, I appreciate you all for listening. Have a great one. And I'm going to so miss this very great sport we love called American football,
Yes,
because,
sir.
in my opinion, and nobody can take this opinion away from me, this is the greatest sport. This is the greatest sport in the fucking world. I don't care what anyone says. The fact that we had this amazing season and this crazy season of whatever the hell could potentially happen just shows how amazing American football can be. And I can't wait to go through this again in September with all of you. So, thank you guys so much for listening and watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode next month at some point. But watch out for the LMFL coming very, very soon. Thanks, guys. Peace. Oh, and we're done. Woo! There we go.
Oh, we did it.
That's a wrap, chat.
Should have
That's
ended.
a wrap.
Should have ended with the Jets chant.
No. No.
No, no,
No.
no.
No, bro. Can't have that. All right.
Oh
Well,
boy,
there you go.
that's good. Good ending. Good ending. I like
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so there you go. Let's move to Velvet Room and see what we got.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm gonna play some Umamusume, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I actually try to get somebody that I usually watch on Twitch to play Umamusume. She downloaded it. She was like, "Should I play it?" I'm just like, "Yes,
I think
do it."
yes, but you know that's near that's it's really up to the person, I guess. Okay, chat. I'm going to do one career of Umamusume. I'm not sure why things are lagging on my computer. Gonna have to figure that out later. So I will be right back. I will be still here, but I'm going to switched over to Umamusume very soon. So be a bit.
I gotta use the bathroom, so I too will be right back.
Boy, well, chat. Hey, what's going on, Lawrence? Chat. Hope y'all doing well. It's your boy Brandon B. Rice. Hope everyone's going good today, tonight. Nothing. We're just chilling. We're just chilling.
I had so many tabs open. This shit is insane. All right, let me open the game up at least.
Don't worry, I'll talk to you, chat, Laura. Don't worry, I got it. I got
Yeah,
you.
go ahead.
But yeah, Lawler's chat. What's going on? Happy almost Thursday. Hey, Valentine's Day coming up. If y'all got ladies or gentlemen or anybody that you love, hope y'all have a good Valentine's Day. If not, you spend it by yourself. Hey, congrats to you. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. You know, with some ice cream or some chocolates or anything like that, because you are also loved as well. So just know that. So, but yeah, chat. Other than that, nah, Laura says playing some games. We're just chilling. I'm just gonna work on some music stuff. If y'all don't know me, I am also a musician, so I'm just doing some administrative work on my end. So I'm low key kind of behind as well, so I need to do much better than that. But I also got a dentist appointment tomorrow as well, and I'm not too fond of that. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, chat, I got a new violin the other day. Really loving it. I'm gonna test it out tomorrow at my parents' house where they got a big garage. So I got an apartment. I can't blast it at my apartment. I don't want to wake up the neighbors. So I'm gonna go to my parents' house tomorrow and do that. Yeah, I need to. Let's see here. For some reason, I can't log into Messenger on my computer. Hmm. I do not remember my Facebook password. Let's see here. Also, chat, next year for Super Bowl is also on Valentine's Day. It is kind of insane. So go ahead and plan out your tickets.
All right. I'm back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
私もイベントをやってまあまあトレーニングですか
You know, Laura, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about the whole Discord age verification thing, man.
Shit is stupid.
I don't get it.
I will.
I don't get it.
I will literally. If someone makes a valid replacement for it, I will not be afraid to move everything that I built here on this server to the new whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, it comes down to people saying, like, oh, this is a good thing. But, like, I saw one thing where it was, like, potentially a good replacement, but it was closed source, so it's not good. Like,
yeah, no, yeah,
so
no.
stupid, man. It's just that, like, here's the issue, right? I think Twitter and Blue Sky is kind of almost the same thing here. Where
Right.
Twitter is just way too big for everyone to migrate over to a new social platform. And it's like kind of almost the same thing here. Which really, really sucks because I fucking hate Twitter. But, you know. But yeah. Same with Discord. I think it's just too big. So I don't know. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Let me just F it. Alright. I don't have jack for this, okay? But I do have 8. This would be incredible. Hold on, wait. Is there a... Yeah, here we go. Oh, no, not this. The statue or the cleat? Oh, no, it's already been used. Oh, right here. Go, trainee. We can actually do a 10 pull. We can actually literally do a 10 pull right here. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want Sakura Chiono O. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Off of single pulls here. This would be insane. Alright. Okay. Oh! No. Alright, alright, alright. You got me, you got me. Okay. I'm honestly not expecting much here. Like, this would be insane. Nope. Dun, 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 dun. 2 more to go. One more to go. And last one. Alright, well, we tried. We tried. No, yeah, I'm trying to currently save up here. And, yeah. Ooh, actually? Let me scout this. Why not? Okay. Alright. That's good. Oh. What's up, Emmett? I think you should be able to use 10 tickets for the same multi-benefits. Okay. High key. I'm kind of just like pulling just to pull. Ooh, this is new. Okay. We got her at least. Alright, that's it. Alright, who should I play as here, man? I need to build something good for the next CM. So I think what I'm going to try and do... Actually, let me do this transfer first. Okay, also I'm gonna end indefinite. I'm back.
Welcome back. No, RBM literally asked me the same question about you about the whole age verification thing on Discord.
It's stupid.
It is.
And then you saw that Discord release, like they tweeted today again about them seeing all the backlash, and they kind of just doubled down on it.
Like, bruh, for what?
Exactly.
Bakshin. No, Emmett, I did a career with Bakshin earlier. I think she was the last one I did. Right? What was the last one? Yeah, it was Bakshin. Let's see. You have your pick of these 5. High key, it's either gonna come down to Curran, King Halo, or Haru Aurora. Or Taiki Shuttle. I don't really care.
As long as you don't say Discourse, we're fine.
King Halo. Okay. Let's see. What was the? Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same. Got an A+ runner with her during the pod. Okay, okay. It's very stupid. Because genuinely, who realistically, it's fucking bullshit. I can't even. I can't really go on about anything else. It's just so fucking stupid.
Like I said, we might as well just go to Zoom at that point.
Not Zoom.
Yeah, but I'm not going to fucking Zoom.
Not Zoom.
The issue is though, like there is no good alternative out there right now.
There isn't. Because when it was Skype, right, that's when Discord was starting to come, right?
Exactly.
So people moved to Skype to Discord. But now there's not, like you said, there's not really a alternative source that can do it.
So it's like pick your poison almost.
Mm-hmm.
Just so dumb, man. Just so stupid. All right, let's do this. Here we go. I legit said, like, I will literally transfer everything over from this server and build it from the ground up again. Good as new. Like, I will legit do that.
Yeah, dude, a lot of people are going to do that. A lot of people aren't afraid to do that.
Yeah, it's just that I need a good... I need a good thingy. That's the issue. Like, we need a good alternative, but there is no good alternative.
Right.
So...
Because when is it coming out? Next month, they said?
Yeah, they just fucking do this shit next month. Like, bro, no one's fucking ready for that. That's not enough time. Which is why, if you have Discord Nitro, make sure you guys fucking cancel that shit. Because...
Well, mine's on a free trial, so mine's gonna end regardless.
Yeah, good. Fucking end that shit. Because they need to realize that whatever they're doing is bullshit.
Yep.
What do I even go for here? Yeah, let's do this. This vertical monitor, man, is doing wonders for me, man. Crazy.
That's great.
So, let's continue our conversation about the halftime show.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
Sabrina Carpenter for next year?
I don't know
Hey,
if it's going to be her.
hey, I'd be down. A
lot of guys won't like it. I'm going to tell you that right straight up.
A lot of women would like it too, actually.
A lot of women would like it, but there'll be a lot of guys that would not like it.
I don't know, man. Sabrina Carpenter is pretty popular with guys too.
She is, but there's also a lot of guy haters.
Man, fuck that.
I'm just being dead serious. So.
Well, they're probably the people that watch that other halftime show, so.
That's very true.
Man, if it was a K-pop band though, or just K-pop group in general, I can see it, man. Damn,
But do we really think they're
already.
gonna go the K-pop route? As much as I would love for them to go the K-pop route, do we think it's gonna happen?
It will eventually happen. I feel like if it's not next year, it will still eventually happen.
It's just who can have. It's just who has the catalog. That's all that matters.
Blackpink has the catalog to pull it off, so
Yeah, I think BTS has the catalog.
yeah, but since they're going to
It's
be
really
on
just
tour
those-
during that time,
Right. It's really just those two.
Race. Yay, first place. Hey Halo, what are you doing, girl? Oh my god, man. I will say though, that comment about potentially Fallout Boy and My Chemical Romance, that could be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
See, that's more of a pre-game, but I can see what you're talking about.
I mean, Green Day did it. I could see that. I mean, yeah. I could see the pre-game thing.
I mean, Fall Out Boy playing Things for the Memories will be peak. It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Let's see. Give me that. Whatever. Good night. I like this. I like that a lot. Oh, I like this. Ooh. I get this. Don't like my chances with this. There we go. The Celtics won against the Chicago Bulls. Hey!
Okay.
Might actually have to make another video about this fucking shit. Oh my goodness. No, it's about you know that you know the game High Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just laid off a bunch of people from that team.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, bro.
Dang, man.
It's not even like a month to release. Like that is
Yeah.
insane. That's actually insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make another video. Maybe. I don't know, it would have to go up next week. Already got a lot on my plate already.
Mm-hmm.
Emmett, I'm not gonna lie, man. This run is low-key a little sus already. You know what is going to be cool though soon? My upcoming schedule changes.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't even think I'm gonna have that ready until like early March.
That's okay.
Yeah. Chat, just a heads up. You guys will see a content update at some point, but I need to actually like work some kinks out. With the LMFL returning and all that shit, I need a couple weeks to see what's going on. I actually do not like this. Oh gosh, third favorite, and we still won it? Oh wow. That's fucking crazy. Really? Okay. Finally. Yeah. Bro, Wit is at C already? Oh my god. Our stats are shit, I'm not gonna lie. I need to get this up. Well, chat, I hope everyone's having a good one so far today. Let me just do a race. Bro, our Unity Cup run low-key sucks right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is terrible, dude. Oh my god. Need to kick up this upcoming Something needs to change this upcoming turn before I can fucking say that, oh, we're gonna go get an S rank here, bro. Yeah, no.
観察させてもらうよ
Oh, God. Let's see, chat. Next time I stream, I'm looking to stream potentially Friday, but I'm not confirmed with that yet. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think I need time to edit Saturday's video, which I actually need to film tomorrow.
キングに一緒に頑張ろう さあ練習開始だね
Film it tomorrow? Yeah, I need to film it tomorrow. Damn it!
Yeah, RBM Hornets won again tonight.
Oh, word.
Yep, gets I think the Hawks.
誰か
Oh my god. Well,
Now
then
we could have
again-
won against Detroit, but you know, everyone and their mother wanted to fight that game.
Oh, what was that all about anyway?
So freaking, I forgot who it was.
キングの時
They
間は1秒
one of the Detroit players instigated it, and they just went to like a full-on brawl after that. Like Bridges was involved, and then freaking Isaiah Stewart comes off the bench, and just wants to go full havoc.
このキングのトレー
And then now he got
Wow.
suspended for like 7 games or whatever.
Okay, because I didn't see the fight. Was it like... It wasn't like Malice at the Palace bad, right?
It almost it almost got to that point. Like there was 2 separate incidents.
Damn!
It was 2 separate incidents. Like if you were to search on Twitter, there were multiple angles on what happened.
I think the fact that Isaiah Stewart decided to come off the bench but then just take a swing was just so fucking stupid.
Right. And some Detroit fans are like, yeah, that's why we signed him so he can protect the play. I was like, that is not why y'all signed him. And now he's suspended for 7 games. Ain't no way Detroit fans just said that.
Yeah, Emmett, this run is cooked, man. I don't like this run already. This run is cooked, dude.
このさあ練習開始だね
I'm gonna try my best, but to resolve this run, but it is not looking great for this run.
さあ観察させてもらうよ
Yes, finally, dude. Oh my goodness. Feels like forever since I've gotten a good speed one. Perfect.
観察
Amazing.
させてもらうよ
This should be good. Yep.
実力を見せてあげる
Let's see here.
たまりませんね やるわよ合体ママ
Furnchan is going to be common, I think, Emmett. You're right. We low-key needed deluxe there, but...
さあトレーニング始めましょうか
Let's I like this, so I think this is a race turn.
Ooh, I don't know if y'all know who this is, but James Vanderbeek? He died earlier.
Oh, he was the dude that played what he played.
I say he started in Dawson's Creek and Varsity
That's
Blues.
right. Yeah, I didn't watch the show, but I heard of it. I know he was young. That man was like, what, 48, 49?
48, yeah.
Yeah, that was like, geez, man.
Wow.
Died of cancer.
Fuck cancer, dude.
Yep.
For real. That's also how the lead singer of Three Doors Down died a few days ago.
Yeah, that surprised me.
I'm just like, oh, man. Man was part of my childhood and shit, too. Bruh.
Nice. Yay, okay, great. That's good. God, I just don't like this run. I will be shocked if somehow, some way, this is actually a good run. Oh, wow, look at that. Holy shit. All that. Nice. Ooh, trying to get boosts. Not gonna lie, so I think I'm gonna do that. Know what happened there, but we're going with the rest. Chiefs are hiring running back coach DeMarco Murray as their new running back coach.
Whoa, that's a good one.
That's
a great hire. Holy shit.
They're making moves over there. Uh-oh.
Hold on a second. Check out Sunny Ticket, man. Holy shit.
Wow. He's leaving Oklahoma. Wow, okay. That's great.
Yeah, that's a good hire for the Chiefs, man. Telling you, man, they will be back. Perfect. Man, this is looking good because Eric Bieniemy was the running back coach for the Bears. Oh man, cooking over there.
They need it because you saw that run game for the Chiefs just deplete it. Deplete.
注目の一番人気1番キングヘイロー人気と実力を兼ね備えたさすがキングでしょ
Well, gotta start caring about fuck ass basketball soon. Appreciate that. Yeah, this run is cooked, man. This run is cooked. Something would need to happen drastically, but I just don't think it's there. A 28 to go at least. Thanks, Emmett. Appreciate it, bro. I need water.
And I got a random Windows update, so I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm still chilling. See, I gotta go to the dentist tomorrow, man. I'm not too pumped about that.
Uh-oh. Damn! 4 losses? Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. Dentist
cooked. Jeez. What were you gonna say?
No, I'm about to say, bro, like, I ain't afraid of the dentist, but, bro, like, I feel so bad every time they're like, bro, you got some plaque on this side of your teeth, bro. Hey, man, you got this. I'm like, bro, I tried my best. Like, shit. Like, I feel like they're so disappointed in me. I'm sorry I can't keep my teeth 100% free for 6 months. So I gotta eat food.
I think for me, it's like, it's a nice reminder because then they're all like, okay, look, you know, you gotta be good here, you gotta be good there.
Yeah. I will say, out of my 25 years of living, Larlar, I've only had 1 cavity in my lifetime.
Oh, damn.
Just 1. And it was like, I think I was like 19. Because I completely forgot I had a dentist appointment. and I didn't brush my teeth prior. So I only had one, but I had braces twice, like before. I had braces in 5th grade, 4th to 5th grade, and I had braces in 9th grade, I want to say.
Right.
But
4番に
I don't know. I will say huge respect to all the dentists out there, bro, because they make a lot of money for what they do. And they're only open, well, at least my dentist is open, they're only open 4 days a week. They're all Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
My next dentist appointment is, I think... Oh, it's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now.
Oh, there you go. Hey, you're welcome for the reminder.
Bro, this shit is cooked. I'm not even going to look at any of this. I'm just going to go through all this. And I hope to God everything works out. Because, yeah. And this shit is cooked. Medium, sprint. Sprint.
Somebody said, is Fernando Mendoza really going to be the only quarterback drafted in the first round? I mean...
Good question. I don't know.
I mean, the only other quarterback is Ty Simpson, but I don't think he's first round worthy.
No, he is not.
Like, I truly do not think so. I think he's like 3rd round at best.
And the Jets better not fucking decide to do it.
They would not pick him number 2. No way. It's like at that point, would y'all even want to trade down?
Oh wow, it was an 8+. Holy shit. Yeah, this was not my best run, Emmett. Sorry. I'm gonna do another run tomorrow. Hope for the best. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next stream, which will either be Friday or I will just return next Tuesday. This has been honestly a weird week for me, but I'm going ahead and get these videos out to you guys. So for the next couple of days, it's going to be podcast tomorrow on AZLR Plus. There'll also be the reaction to the State of Play next tomorrow. I'm not going to stream it. I'm just going to record my reaction and upload it afterwards. And then after that, I'm going to upload Hollow Knight Friday. I was supposed to upload it today, but I couldn't do it because I was too busy with other stuff. And then on Saturday, there will be an AZLR Plus video, which is a Valentine's Day related video. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. I do need to film it tomorrow, so... Okay, I'm going to get on out here. Peace, guys. Bye-bye.